say before one papa na da the friend John Ked
asante beka se kwatere kwa
ena a compound house muntie ye a compound house don tiu ona ye landlord na ye kira ne wife na de aje say wanye bibi na beatings nkoa on wo fanko e wakra ofanko e wakra not a police for chill because a tenant won bono yere no and a tenant see or baby and I record the video no. Do you know that Papa Nebusha for the no motive who say Akwa no will record the video no they attack the boy ko attack no
yeah
it's almost so yachi omo police for yachi omo Papa we home we and I'm a some ya jaja 100 years straight
on my be
David one sem fata so betan dipem
David onye nipa
one sem fata
because
so betan dipem
nipa nye sa
David
bema kra no matter na ada enro na me hwe comment ase na obi question na oba na ye den and obi so call reply and say no matter the oba na ye say bia oba ne ko titi ye ebia oba no aye bibia ehu edema wo obema no aware a wotimu a the best thing is say ubija no amana ko na video no sa wo hwa asase a na obi refi
what to get in mu
eno o ma nipa npe no
ka get into mu za kokobo no
no twe aba sister iso
sister ne patcho
kwatere kwa wo kekemu ye dede yes this is not the first time and obi anso ntimi nka ade afiewura kenkem wo ya obetu ne ya na wonse nipa na no wo video ade no kra wotumu se e wo mu ana asa na ni behwa na odi
akọ camera na to nchen
ti wonse na camera na
number before we because on person landlord be hu se
video na guy no say lady o say hwan na twa video no waya ade waje maami nkwa kenye sa wo hu ko obebu maami de bia madakro ti maami ne be wu
and you see maami kasem we maami minimi no and ocean come ekoso na is not the first time
Debbie
na inherent in that eye ade bia wo say na yehwe
yeah
maami be kom no na nya ne de say ni kunu be bo no na so no be dinti
yeah
not anya mwanwa sa no pai maami be sori akọ police station say omuja kunu
obi say
anya mwanwa
obi say obi say ko report wa
yeah anya mwanwa
na maami na say gina mu
sa pepe anya mwanwa because you see say papa ni jam say kima
ni tiate
why na be hwe ne ma why na be hwe no it's because of that internet they be no okọ abuse
yeah
Oma we yenye serious.
One say kane no
yenye serious.
Paka ne na ema ni bi ye ni aba ye ho so.
Of course.
Kane no ni kunu bo no ye na yakayaka de ukoka house enkwada ni nti.
Enkwada ni nti. Still na da ho.
Now the question is ene kwada so si. The question is enkwada ni nti na wo so obetena ho no. Ye bu ku a enkwada ni nti no.
Omo hu no sa.
Enkura adantina wunwane nye okra nkwa ensesa wo manwane na wonkodi pa enti no enne yenyina video we so ho ne yemfantu ma ne fo sebi pe bibi yo oba wankasa wonso pe usika gu baby yenka se wunye sika be ye niamo ho nsem kire wukunu but bibi etimi si wonso pe obi kakra na nkoye se oja me kora meye ne den oja me ade na medi oja me na se wo de na be ma hu se waye vulnerable ade open oye
it's what gender ministry it's what gender ministry almost said here any sanoma we be I was said by now a buying way and this are buying about the government we gina video we so now or setting up domestic violence victim fund
yeah
because Emma Bebre Ghana they are going through what this woman is going through
seriously
just because say na yeke so ojan no kuna busuafo onim no bedi onim ya namba bedi nti na ote ho na wo be ka bia be third person we are na danfo Of course, and man should be man of course, largely for domestic violence for office or my call, my take it. Dogs to follow. There were cases where members of a Malibu movie.
Okay.
It is our fund and some settlement, both in Burma and abuse or abuse will be an also team. The yes, Cafu Tokaka. So the best case way, the bit in the body get to it. No, they are yes, idea. A bit cost
what him say? Obi say ni kunu timi di oba beto omo dem mpaso okoka ade ati aye ma na chop money enti obeka enti anya abro de nko a o
ahia me interview lady bi ahia a few months ago anya e ka domestic violence was also on the violence and say so ye boni a nu kunu ma ne ko pege ono ba ne ko pege
e de bre no
or the brand we are utie ha na e den utie what the brand we are no man gina baby nti edai mo no ko tra empumam nti wo fa girl
no tie sound
no ono no ja ho hwe opese ne kunu se opese ohun se oja ho hwe no abo wo fo bi foforo nti ono be ka kire yeah so that's the level of abuse she was going through and so we are so aya
like seriously
yes o ka kire me se paka me de ye say se me ye me kuru bone a ma so twene say o mama ko po ba de ama no it's me kwa beka so ba so ominu abema no
e wo mo machi mo na bed
no the oba na ba ono get now the oba na bread kru no into one we get one pa so no tempumem na wo hwe no kru si also hu se ojan wo hwe no so we hu na che se on fa the body check emotional abuse trauma and a man be fem no
hey
e be for the best you but we are bema and now pay we are bema na bo oba nya me hu shame on
Bema papa be a you are not a human being.
Papa we some man 100 years.
Any kwanso obi mo.
We 100 simple no 100.
Se ma me na susu nim no okogina police station was say yenya no na me se police for nko mo ma me no kranza ka.
I'm a police akochina.
Papa.
Nya me kwa police akochina to listen. Ebusiafo was it day? No, it's true. No, you're right. It's true. You're right. But you see, it has to end and stop somewhere.
Serious.
Yenjina video we should end fun stop it all in Yambrasa in Sebruno and a Mwasembi and Mema BD. Say Jai.
Oh.
With the best ho. Ya Bema. I won't do that to my wife.
Me share video. I was crying. I'm saying, na woman on so cry. Oh yeah, two maybe I'll be woman no abreo. To Paka. Obebo me na wabre.
Yeah, fancy wo. Yeah, twice. But but it's not funny. Wow, ni mo bibi obori ye bia no pick up police station report.
Simple.
Wow, ni mo because so one ko report so can be. Wo fo abon so. To woni mo bia wo bon yere wonim ana so obi obunu kunu a anopai fa ka bodwuma yam bedwuma fa ka ho na ko police station na ko report stand man. Yenjina video so na and the all forms of abuse we fear me the best here ebusafo em fa message motivation no pay bosheba and the brain. Will Smith say and can just say, or he's an actor, or say and can just say, throughout life, people will make you mad, disrespect you, and treat you badly. Let God deal with the things they do, because hate in your heart will consume you too. Okay. Or say throughout this life, people obviously will make you mad, disrespect you, and treat you badly. Now, let God deal with the people who do those things to you, because if you harbor hatred in your heart, it will also consume you. All kind of.
Anopay opinion na se me de pa. Me de papa na ma min chire mo.
Will Smith is a great actor.
Seriously, Will Smith oye sinitwani na anim so was a rapper.
Oh yeah.
Was a rapper.
She as a musician as an author.
Tierba no nyom de a number 1 priority.
But is that obo no match?
Obo bi a chesi asini no na opanyin wotwa osan so cry your producer. Na no pay na futu a wode maye die. Wasi abrabo a ye wo mu yi asetire mu chese yenya nwuye a yenkoye ya yete ase nko ade enipa ebeye niema ebema chese ya adwene mu abodam ya adwene mu asai kora enipa betietia ye so etietia ye na so obi muyen afei obi beye oniema basa nanso ni nyine mu no sa treatment enipa bi de ma wo no enkasa bebre o fama nyankopon na otwedi ampo nyankopon bo soro bo asase no no ankasa ene sa nkrofo no eni na se wo ye wadwen se wa wo ne omo beko a wanhwe yi a oye a obi beba wakoma mu a wo kra be ye niema ebe chen saafo ne de no enti na bible na kan wo se wona wone me kono ene wonko wona wone me ham no ene won ham ti Will Smith say yenya ni nyina menyame ne ewodi hu kokonsa wa adwumam ne ewo ka ho nsemone ne ewonya aye nka me ka senki ya pamo efre adwumam wode asem ato se ne sa ne ma ni nyina no wo se ma oya obi mehye mu ma wo so nye te se wo mo fam nyankopon nyame ne breso wode wo mo bedi
that's our message of motivation which is brought to you always by Bosha by Electricals. Quickly you check your word down for the next 24 hours. Right, it was for share the current situation. I say 21% chance of rain. Just say you are never Accra, 40% chance of rain. Just say also you are never want to my so that is the weather update for the next 24 hours. Ghana, you see the no, John Mahama says now see the no, and what they name. I don't pay. You should see against the dollar and other major trading currencies.
No pay edwedie mu anase okọ adwaman so asane esidi no ye dollar pound sterling ne aka do ehon nsem esitie US dollar ene anope nsesan kakra abem se wo kwa akoto a eye 10.9 na emom okoton a eye 11 okoton anase okoto a eye 10.9 ena okwa akoton so a eye 11.0 enu ntino eno honsam enano pensakra ye wo mu eno no ena pound sterling nso eye 14.4 neto ene neto nyina 14.4 euro no eye 12.7 okoto anase okwa akoton a ena Canadian dollar nso neto ene neto eye 7.8 ave Chinese for the Chinese RMB nso eye 1.5 neto ene neto nyina no 1.5.
Right, James, for another pay, that is the exchange rate for you. Now, quickly, the man I call Man Carter, Baba, or the good you must sing, branch, you try Wamba, your bar, the man Solomon Carter, Man Carter, and the yes, possible, everywhere.
For yes, I am special. Good morning, and anope braso say and semo ayaboa no say agudie mu nsem sports bit yede etwa so obt so ede emamo na eberemo Black Stars of Ghana wo ma say eno ayonkofa kansie ekọ so ye lucy yede highlights wa ha otoado akasa ede afa game no eho yebekọ asante kotokwa so ene omne young apostles ebo ewo Ghana Premier League in my outstanding game afeko Europa enra teams ni bebra qualify area ewo FIFA World Cup highlights of games across so ewo European qualifiers ni yewo ewo ha ne anopemidin Eddie Solomon Carter enra ewo South Korea Seoul World Cup Stadium Ghana any South Korea ebo ayonkofa akensi after say na Japan ashe 2-0 ye second friendly game ewo international break South Korea eshe 1-0 na Korea nya penalty ma Benjamin Asare save sa penalty no highlights of sa game no ye be hwe bi ene anopay.
키에게 오른발 강력한 슈팅 기회를 허용했던 대한민국. 가나 선수들도 슈팅이 굉장히 좋기 때문에 저런 위험 지역에서 지금은 방금 교체 투입된 토마스 가나의 찬스 슛! 오른쪽으로 살짝 빗나갑니다. 지금은 인터셉트 후에 토마스 아담스 선수가 득점력이 좋은 선수예요. 잉글랜드 2부에서 뛰고 있는데 챔피언십에서 그래도 두 자리 쏘면서 양쪽 우리 윙백 선수들한테 자꾸 공간을 만들어주고 이런 크로스가 지금 나오고 있거든요. 네, 크로스가 또 황희찬에게 맞았습니다. 다시 일단 황희찬이 공 잡고 좋아요. 황희찬
Wolverhampton wants a striker, puts the ball down and steps back, ready to take the penalty against the Sorry.
Enti game no eba na wie na head coach Edema the Black Stars of Ghana Otto Addo edi to just say game no na a very even or GDA say your chances ka create and yan taking yesa nka South Korea into me and winning game no.
They are at the moment on a very, very high level. Brazil usually doesn't lose too much, and for them to beat Brazil, there you can see the quality they have. On a good day, you can see that Japan can beat everyone, and I think Ghana, but also South Korea, they are not there yet. For the World Cup, there's still some months to go for us to improve. Surely also in all aspects, in pressing and creating chances, but also not allowing chances. There's still room to improve, I think, for especially for Ghana. When I can't speak too much about South Korea because I think they, like I said, they did well today. But Japan is really, really at the moment they're on a very high level.
Yes, inti Black Stars game no any ho nsem na ye day amount jumadie ne so Asante Kotoko any young apostles ene area 3 p.m. Baba Sports Stadium wo mo e de bebo anyway ye GP or Ghana Premier League no week 6 outstanding game na Kotoko Ebo Africa ninti mpanyimfo e postpone game nene na game no eba so Abdul Karim Zito head coach Asante Kotoko akasa e de afa game no ne plans ne tactics. Any players or more engineer no akani nyina aboma what the air to the ahead of gamer eba so an area no.
Well, the attitude should be even bigger than the one we went in to play against Aduana. We've seen our mistakes, we've corrected them, and then we also talk about the mentality. Why should we wait for somebody to beat you before you wake up to play? And that's all amounted to the draw. But at the end of the day, it's better than we losing. So for a match against young apostles, we don't have any excuse. Yeah. Definitely, if we mean to win the league, these are some matches, all home matches should be win. Yeah. No matter how. No, rather, they are going back to injuries. When at the moment I have about 10 players that can never play this game, and I don't know when they will come to play. Like Kote with the ACL, and then you look at in team Shaibu, Minta, Walid, Entry, Set, Saka, Ansu, with Kamara who had gone for national duty. So all these boys I mentioned, the players I mentioned, will never be on the field tomorrow. So we are even left with 18 players. Even the small boy Amisa is also having growing issues. So these are, but at the end of the day, the rest we have to manage and then use the rest to achieve the.
Enti Karim Zito na or say players best 10 and then omonya available for Asante Kotoko ESA game. Ye ewo amanone enra 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers matches eba so na they still show ne pa Scotland any Denmark, Scotland, winning 4-2. Our qualified to the World Cup. Spain, any Turkey, able 2-2. Belgium, Liechtenstein 7-0. And I face so Romania, San Marino 7-1. Tenra de goals in Kwa. Highlights of games, Ewaha.
No puede controlarla bien el centro, le llega al remate de Olmo, gol. ¡Gol! Y puede conectar el centro de Kokchu, aparece Yilmaz, gol. Yilmaz para Kadioglu, Kadioglu con otro centro, rebote en Ferran. Ese es Oscar, gol. Planino, el centro de Cucurella, Soyunchu, aparece Jeremy Pino, increíblemente con Oyerepa. ¡Gol! Será regalito de Damsgaard, espera McTominay otra vez a bailar por aquí, viajó el centro para McTominay, gol, 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 gol.
Yes, Scott McTominay, the bicycle kicker or the shirt, first goal the match Scotland against Denmark and ewo sa game. No me jena so na the sports bit akọ na wie anopay ewo OBT. So ye twa ye ho ye ba ya. Jumadie no eto aso ede amamidin ede Solomon Carter.
Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV. Oyerepa TV. Station.
Mama mamache emamu akwaba eba Oyerepa breakfast time. So the rubakata pense mu brena edru so se yade beso mu midi de na ma entifo mene Kwesi Parker Wilson ene nenefia brunina ede kabo.
Right.
Machi.
Yeah.
Atare na bright pa efe.
Brink.
Oya kon oba Kwesi kan renche.
On can rio.
Obedient.
That
you na atare na efe.
Once about people not cackers and me man one is
on the no can the adwumbone tete. Ba wo de ndi adwumbone wo de wo nua ba.
Why fanta brutal.
Thank you.
Why you cookast.
Me da se be
Why fantastic.
So na dey nsu dey
enye
isi. That's why dey yen. Ah boy.
Ayu. That's the Daily Graphic Truth and Accuracy every day. And yede na sha say we twa Ghana mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Nifoni about see maybe mapono mufambra. I will assent to anti-gay bill, President's pledges, update Christian Council on key national issues. No sama omampani abamanie. Me from the capital letters for no. LGBTQ plus for no. I mo ho asam akoye yo wo man mu se ye beje o matum. Eni o matena ma sebi omodi ye true mu. Ana so se ba ko de enyeme nka eno mampani se parliament enya approve bill na se omoje bill no tuma omode betunu enima on the signature basi so we no was sign se ba ya kromha obi ankodi obi trumu ye mpasem bia. Government declares 6-week gun amnesty, move is to remove illicit firearms, strengthen control. And also our krata yimu page 13 Asamnu munchiremu ewo. The Mirror wins National Tourism Award. Ananu ya na utrewe ye Ghana Tourism Authority omode Tourism Award share so what say Mirror so etumi enya abasubode. Widen tax net to close revenue shortfall. PwC urges swift action. And also a kratai emu page 13. See?
Anti-gay bill. That's an addos. The man penike had and you knew. Say if President John Mahama was so committed, say obey the anti-gay bill, and then Parliament in India, he has more than 2/3 majority of Parliament. He makes the Parliament in India. Say, and before the man call Parliament can function properly without any disturbances. And cannot pay a no for no simple matter. I don't pay a we a cassatin tompo. As a Jordan and tompo. A simple matter. Must sign the bill. No, it's true. Say last Parliament, we and I say expired and the burner expired. What about them? We are in 11 months in here. 11 months of John Mahama's administration. It's in John Mahama. And yet, settings even on the yet with regards to anti-LGBT bill now. 11 months ago, his people in Parliament would have easily taken the bill to Parliament. Now, Speaker, and you go Juma.
I say, you feel other people. So that's Saturday no man can
because almost say the existing one, the never order that no they buy. And before they buy. It is say a new one. Echo. My point is that say commitment to be a one. New one by now. I was like what Parliament dada. Because Parliament is odia. Like any menu what sign it? No be able to pa. Charlie, if you're like chairman, I see show talking. And I show working. Show working.
Talking a
do. What I say? Talking a do. Ye jumano, ninja kasano. A kasano come baby. Ya wakasa na will sign. 4 years back, sister. Now I will sign, sir.
What can you say? There will be more pressure.
Nobody needs to give John Mahama the pressure. Nobody. Nobody. And this will be more pressure. Say if indeed they believe in what they are saying now. Speaker of Parliament to say he's against Sankofon. Into what the burn about obeying Hujuma. Then call for and they are not part of pay. Omco Parliament. Omontrol Cratan. Omco Parliament.
Omontrol MPP for Montron na Muina Mumbo Hunamonsa.
Gun amnesty, no. I think there is a lot of unregistered guns in our system. Some catchers say, yeah, it is something called in the communities. Now, we do one. I'm saying, boys, we put a pump action guns. Now, maybe someone say, Oyedenya saga. Satu. Oyedenya. Most of the Galamsey campings, some of your bosses, almost 3 or 4 boys video. As I 3 or 4 boys, almost pump action gun. It was side arms. Because I didn't the person. Exactly. So, pump action gun, boys in no muta back. Side arm no, back shed the sissy. And now back shed the nine. So, I am setting in my mind. Say I registered. And the minister your press conference. I see your more BBR 6 weeks. So 6 weeks in what would you want register Ibiano? Fabra. One fam ma na chiwa. Was so I believe is a good call. I believe is a good call. Now the question is, I was saying to me dealing with how they get the guns in the first place. I don't know where but I'll say tackle the root cause. And he no me say two. One was say tackle first. It's not tackle one. Then you stop the influx of guns into the system. And said over share your system the what jack. I don't know if you get the point I'm making. Because the only two so one stop one now. Exactly, still on saying that. What they say, the ministry should work on how we stop on. You stop on we are nothing. More system. It's not genuine. I can't be in your can.
Hey, gay, make I say, Mampeni John Dramani Mahama ka say, we no crano as a private. Adie bi na akopie mu parliament nyesa ha enti sia na yesa aban no adeko enti the question is why na be sase why na be tu one among ansa na Sam George nya no Sam George nya no wa mo anano wote ne nka biem onka na no ntumu nso aban dada na penso ya anti se wo ye ge hu de eti se de wo mo ba ya first month na wo mo ba besan me asem o Mampeni John Dramani Mahama e ka no em so wo ka me ya boye nsem ama na shia na eze Mampeni so obesan o nanso mo de se nyina ye te Ghana ha mo me hwe se 4 years inko na wie na se wo mo tumi de akwa akwoto Mampeni enimu ama na se mo ka se ge no esem na eda wo sa no e small ten won asem ketuwa bi ne ye ka ne sa no onim bebi enye yesika di firi ni ade a enka wo de se ye wa ha se ye hwe se Mampeni John Dramani Mahama parliament me de ko pa se wo mo de akwa ama na san a ene o se yi papa ne be buda bali sukura de ama no I tell you and now your friend is saying 6 weeks a year o mo dia be hwe etu e wo system no mu no ho ene nkora nketo nyina ekura tuo enkora nketoa ekurakuratuo eyusu etuo ewo my Ghana yetimo etuo yetesade wakwa abonten a ukotwa aduane a wedie yeto ne simple unregistered ones nko a enegu system no na nka ye den na me kwaya ya na me eye me wanwa so omunya ade ni free he
na me ke
omunya no wa
na me ke I don't know how
ade a police ni kura wo kwa abonten a police ni kwa abonten mpo a tese wakosan ye ho eniema ansa na ye de amano de akono na tibemuni enya ne simple.
In fact, I'm just checking the statistics. I'm saying about 1.2 million to 2.3 million unregistered guns.
I am
not checking the statistics.
License.
Tobia to be few license. Ebina akra no boy no kofa ya ko shutu obi eni a
e wo school mo no
ye register saga na register saga
so wo hu
and the back of fire or I put on my the good the girl.
Me dear siwa.
Yeah, for the chronicle the workata and twas so the spear of the nation and owning in Samrania or they bought the home and good board refutes reports of 3 billion losses, 3 billion Ghana cedis losses, and also our kata emu and afe which police penny being funny at the aba COP Abdul Osman. Okay, Razak, National Security Coordinator. Okay, the funny end that I say the new face of national security, no more intimidating Gota boys, and also our Katayenim as our banner headline. Asuna Donten family announces 40-day observance for late Kofi Safu Esiama and to Peninin so our calling creature. The funny end our Hanam page 12 and our 17 more. When you Kataya. To me, Atiasi Papa. MPP diaspora executives insist on proxy voting, and also proxy voting. I watch. I say about mobile beto franca 2 phone. One more bianco, you know, be a name kotoa baby man. Won't remember to about not just we lose vote. Won't fall way you small bit on kotoma. I penny fortune say almost so sad and so I know and executives so more amanoneno. HSA almost to Gituma. Ye kata ye etwa ho asem ade aba afi quotation nso wa ha boni
Daddy Lumba say aye na the enti America sa na say sisi ano proxy voting asem ya diaspora na sa abrochefo so wo monte ase ya Ghana mpanyimfo nso say ye nhihye ya ye ne de na say be ye hu but enra na mementi ase de enti a omo mpesa abrochefo no be ma obi ayeden ato ama wo mo but person ne pakasi chirechire mu no ama matene eme bi ase ebi kura nipa a wo de asoma no franka gina we waye no so opeba omie bi a waye no so ope Kennedy ama me se ne sa de franka me so kura me nipa e Kennedy enti wo kodina mutuma me wo bekom na wo nyada Kennedy sa akoto ama engineer
to komreja
anu akwa me say me me so no che
yes osuma baby asa osuma akra wo tirimu ntino wo nemu na adwo ba
ayo enti no bia na memeti we ya me feeli bosontwe friends ya waduchumi me yada ne se me check ne pa na nka me meti up diaspora obetimi mato ama wa wo se me nkoto ma baomia nkoto ama educhumu meto ase no enti we no omode oh yes no me chese meto ase wa meto ase no
so on to pem
enti meto wo de na se no ama de me pe ene esi nsoso ena na paka echire mu say ni obi timi to be 10 20 ni ade enti me sure say ade bi decision bi wo ho no ma yen sore preko penteki me sure say mpanyimfo na tena se a check niema 1 2 3 4 bi ehun say da bi ade we ya ye ma ne koso no ye hu say edi enya ye ma ne nkoso bi ena omo say ensi bi enti sa opesa wo to a bragana ana wo mo so omo kwa akogina no mo hwe na mo nkrofo wa brochire na omo nyaye ombeto but omo ni sika omo de ba mo so mo fande wo mo support wo mo na omo mram Ghana mbeto aba no fama we tie openi ya nei wa be national security papa Abdul Osman wo ho o meye adwuma ye hia se oman ne bambo ebe koso kama enti no meye adwuma se ne se ene se ne fata na gold board fo so se omo nenam na omo tete se enkrofo se omba ye no omo lusu sika 3 billion chopable Ghana cedis so omo se enya nokore ye de nyame asese enya nokore de hia se sika ne bebo oman ni mu na oman no etumi akonanim na etumpo me da se bebre
no apart in penny for the family on the diaspora na almost almost some constitution.
Okay.
She said 1:1. And the previous where the Papa could be 10 and 5. So much 1:1. Okay. We in Papa Pasa, Papa could own team in for 2 adapt or 3 other people. Until 1:1 to say. Now, so if that's the case, then well, that's fine. But still now, even if it is 1:1 now, will be a worker is on go to a man and man. I shall want to a man. But before. I actually support a year in for the case of Twaba. And you'll be also Twaba, and then you by force. About 20 years, even in Ghana the general election you be an echo you be an echo it is a won't mean ya and yet and I'm so bomb pie by fast or bomb pie and there are more candidates so more trouble more trouble more candidates no candidate and as I was saying the candidates who are Philly say or say would they or bring them and they come and vote ina sikasem ba mo ba ina o protest mo twi ina sikasem
ticket man number 2
na twama man number 2 na semasa and Abdulrazak so I mean he's been there for a while me shadan tening on what he's doing mobile no so okay ko fibu achemo so mo ya point you that's what he was appointed me shadan tening ma bebe why yeah but I know said they are pounding some vehicles near their day omo track especially omo person we very tax no
omo twefam
no one of the key things on the family is idea
okay
to go how wa fan yoma so be odoko eye Burkina oboa no de bakumase it no omo track na also be do say bakona yera I system nim omo hu no so mo ba be hwe mo so ma che no that's me so hana de ba na person obecha taxes so do ko Burkina oboa no ma che so these are the things that they are doing but Bamboo Assembly, yeah.
Papa.
Mahama so very truly the national security. Bompire. So many a lot of gadgets. You should have need proper technology. My Bamboo Assembly Akua Asiedua. To more idea. Yes, right. So maybe we are come. Am I a Bamboo Assembly? It's in the demo. The hand of the beast.
Minim say bet me I be aka ho
Maybe can
yenye bi kan ebre na so.
Bita number. Akwa no bo nipa no.
Obi amfa number o.
Pana obi amfa.
Eze wa so omode ba
no yeso so isu ana de nti na wan fa number so pese si na.
Mama say people be amfa number how?
So far people say ahwe mi na mi.
Obi amfa number.
I see. Ne we graphic we
me hu graphic me hu chronicle ni me hu guide.
Any guide?
Me hu Bakui graphic new Bakui
Ghanaian time.
Ghanaian GT, me who are Ghanaian time. Me who will be other people sleeping at
the I'm surprised.
And now she are my minute to one into Obiam.
Oh, they say a woman to Papa picture.
Papa no cry yet.
Papa picture.
Ebi a china omo de baba.
I didn't see any.
I didn't say obey kuna me didn't wash you so.
I'm away to buy. Guide to buy. So let's correct it. Daily guide the story in the buy.
Okay, baby, one.
I'll just looking at it.
Okay. Drone and do so my guide the buy. Now what you can acquire you that and pay more to 7%. And see Abusia had a brother Makwai ma ye see now. Happy birthday, Ama Margaret Akua Brago. Yankupon show now on your case if we Christian ho. Happy birthday to you, Margaret Akua Brago. Christian say Yankupon show now on your case. Happy birthday, Nibin so Ama Irama war Abrepo. Happy birthday to you, Irama war Abrepo. If we director Henry ho Henry say Yankan show say Yankupon show pa now on your case. If you will be. How is he?
Yes.
Unko for na.
Unko for na Facebook for na. Obi aseni ba edi na onze agbedi me pese me boiti. Me say onye audio mame. Na maboni ye. Me pese me bo bi edi am say. No bo bi down say me dwaw pa.
No correct.
Iti me pese me bo bi edi am say. Iti the cafe I've seen your message, you know. Patcho send me the pronunciation of the name na me ba. Na mabodi ni.
Say dan kwot na se nkotie.
Agbedi ndi e wo ba. So onya bo che bodi. Exactly. So
we know we are doing. Eusia had a brother by my day, the work at some pense mono esi. Bidin in a nama into for the nephew Roni at the Ghana to say it was.
I was young for Yasa Bebium na dear Dre, I will be to Judian so no, Ghana to say na, and then come on, ye be dear no, just say, and we here pa penny for I can want some more, or money up bread, sans any probably woo a bratch, say, any quite a woman will assign a near ye nin ye na a year. Professor Anna Latte, or a professor of nutrition at University of Ghana. Na say a body nuani dear museni yensi ni dimfa yem balance your diet and only a dear a bebwame ya pomade one samotumia konkaya pap mami just say or ya dear wojina na super to a professor ewo na ene what the concern be about say 65% of Ghanaians 65% of Ghanaians and omuntimi afford balanced diet. Eduane a balanced idea. Ya pomodin ebe konkan wonim se wutimi didi kura ma skin eye fe. Wudidi na eduane niema wudi ko yim no enya ema onipedua esei emo apomodin esei ne ye ka balanced diet dia na chese eye protein carbohydrate ka ho chese niema bebre na udi ama nipedua na konkan na mami asho consent na se nipa anase Ghanaian 65% no muntumi afford balanced diet wase wo munya edie na enamonsem yi hunti no meko ahomane so na mene Mrs. Efua Owusu Ansa were principal dietitian ewo Konfanoche Abanya Sabia and osaye penny kwanchefo a wada enjoy your health consult and afa Melgoshin Foods ano ewo Denyame Kumase yene mami ekwedi nkomo mame memwache eba OBT Ghana tesenso
That's
Mediri sa no pe hoye
Eradiato me hoye pa
Yebese ye nkomo no as a consensus about 65% of Ghanaians and omuntimi affordo balanced diet na yebisa se asemu edapono so ye ken ye ka balanced diet na nkasa kra no a de ade obi wo a wanim ade kro wono osore ya no apani fufuo bi wodi wokone baabi wonyane go baabi a wodi wokone baabi ye ka balanced diet na kire ye mu
na mi che tiefo ne ya hwefo nyina so anope say ye can balance diet in fact say ye hwe say eduane ade ntina ye di eduane ye nipadua nyina ye eduane na ema yenya apomuden ye eduane from ye na awotuom ye de babo ntinyina ye eduane na aboan ye ekopim sesie na ye ka balance diet ye wo nuanu dro ye enum bi eno eye starch nuane enam aduane anwane srade aduane na ne ayewo ye fe no vitamin ne minerals the san nyome say yetimi enya ye nuane no na ye ka bom in their right quantities into obi obeka so say mediane no starch wom mediane ana ye mfa so odi apesie na pesie bebre ne na bom afia yedidi ba akope na ovia ngo kakra guso ana ngo bebre guso yenya nnuane dro ni nyina wom but ne dodo no in terms of proportions ss ni nyina ss ba aduane yenya ne science say aduane ne enye balance
okay
nti nya aduane bia na ye aduane. It is the choices and the quantities na ye present wo kwansemu ana wo wasanka mu no eno na ye beka say aduane ne ye balance na no se fi ania ye nim ne say wo starch no ebeye to say wo asanka no ye chemu nan a wo starch no beye baako wo nam beye emu baako na mienu na aka no nyina aye wato so dia ye wabom ana wo nkwan ana wo vegetables a wotwitwa ka aduane nti in summary no they can balance diet your choices no wo proportion a wudi wo aduane
okay na se wase aduane no ni nyina no eye balance se be bayire na wudi a bayire no ewo ho abomu no kontomre stew no ewo se doso enya atre ba ko peketu ebi na afa wo keka bayire ne resa
acho pepepe
uwi a wenya veggies bi aka ho
ye didi aye bi mpacho manseni awokan
mitio pa
ye didi akwaye bibi nti ye nyina niam aduane a medi no mesenti a medi no different from wo de obi a oye mason work ne duane no o yema wenya honden dia akoye ne nursing work ansa ne nisu bebre no wa wote office no ahonde a wo hia fie duane me eno so te said ne akoye nursing work no nti ye nyina ye classmate ye didi die but it's fine but ye de ye nimu nti ye duane combination no anadodo no be different from obia nti ye ka balance diet fa nneoma bebre mo activity level won fia we do because akwala onyi ntente median no ye ntimi fan compare CEO and now be at office
on this note no
the need of the body need different
on this note ma me efue obi ti office or sorry anopei wakodi fufuo no aba betena se wote fa akote ne computer ho saa na de ono so kwa akoye mesi adwuma na se okoshokoban wood village akopeja nnuane ade ro wono so akodi fufuo ono na adwuma na wokoye no energy wo mpa yemienu no why na ye mistake wo ne duane die ho
nya oti office na we kodi fufuo no but me njina baby nkan fufuo no but me nyina so jina dodo no
okay
e be surprise o say obi di fufuo anopa eso enyam ahonde a onye fim no esase obi a onom ti ne eho akade nti se nipa kwa odi fufuo akotena office no first ye hwe say e di nkwan na ode ka ho se ye fan say eye bunebunu analyze super sa nkwan ne ye nkwan a ma hondin bebe because anwa na srade bebe mo esi enam a wode ka ho
okay
inti se sa ni pakono ni fufuo kakre bi na wasa nkwan bebre ya no nkruma na antropo bi egu fufuo no so a wedi fufuo de but ahondin a onye fim no esase obi a o ma ni fufuo adoso owi a wato nkwan na egu difference wo
nkwan no ho hia
nkwan ni hia nti mi obi ka say anafa na wukodi fufuo ne edi nkwan no didi ye nkwan dodo no onom ye fufuo ne kase ne teten eno na eno metimi aka say ebiane odi ebo soma edwuma ode koye ana eyema edwuma ode koye
na ma memra we so o ye dietitian o te say yes balance diet no kra no amanfo ntimi afford it. 65% of Ghanaians ntimi afford it. Uti we no ete wo saying adentin so na yentimi afford it. Is it that balanced diet no pese wudi a eka wo mu ana?
That's it. Who did ya ne body ampa eduane pa ne body. Ye share movies na ye share abrochiri memu esikafo no omo na omo ye slim because omo nye aduane padi no omo ni sika omo feel say enyama bi eye cheap ne bonu wo fom nti no ansa ne ye fun so de no ansa wa me ni awudi ko me ehia ta nkrofo no omo ye akese a omo efu aye apron na e katakata omo japade so
okay the junk food so
no question we me fa no mienu abai ana my policy ama my ni nyina no eno ye baako na ye as individual ye so ye wo ya famu dia meka ho ansem adentia there are some countries that they have really taken charge me nya kwan ko Israel na me hu say ekuafo mpo omo nse omoduane bia o se eduane no eho apone kakra omo ntimi fe ngu shop a omo wo companies aye from food bank omo fan sannuane na hohoro ho kama ense ye
okay
na omo achama empenimfo ana omo nye adwuma omo titifie ana omo adwuma no enhyadan ye we na omo achama omo nti eduane ne nko waste. Now, apart from that, so omo da so controlly omo yes Bible adiana yes say wo tete wo nyama we for my jabi ama omo ye we no omo ni bi no omo be we for mo betimi enye bi akofie
okay
in fact first and impo no omo say as part of omo policy wedding ne a year na de ne nnuane a eka ye tugu no sa food bank ne etimi kwaje SSA pack man for more mudi. So there is no food wastage and no from government and yet individual. Na yen show a for send a year boy subsidize a cocoa na de. Say yes, say asosodiana e diaba na de na e hia say ye dia. Adentina yen so a for na so ne kakra. Na yen bo mu bibi o mu hia e wo mu ekuaye no mu. Na ebema omuka na omode ye adwuma na eswatia omotete nobaye na ometimi ate prize na so.
Okay, na say ordinary Ghanaians no obi anso etimi atobi edi.
Yes sir. Etimi atobi. The other side na say yeah, she say bumper season ya what time in tosi bebebre ya what time abaye bebebre menim say nan say president wama buffer stock esika say omunto nuane ngu ho because nuane ni bi ebusu bebia na ye se no na amane bo no epeja nti government wonafa ya so ya fine na eno na ye wants to me eno de bia eno na meka ho ansem
enti Mami efwe aban minim se ne waka ne aban ebeye na afemu de na yemra yen so balance diet aye ka ho asem yi wo ho se obi nibia ana obi sorry ade opebia no wodi enye balance ne wase eya ewo how bi de masa nipa no emprempre ana se daache
nyina ewo pa.
Okay.
But ya some dia medid ya dream the course on say. And no me kind of bro for what is your priority? E dia na hia wo. Ye mu bebre ye be fa sika akoto ntoma, ye be fa sika akoto eduro. But eduane nko de ye hu se ne boarding. Mpacho me ngina baby anka say e healthy food ne boy ye de ne boarding pa but say ye hwe yare ne bo ne wudidi ye ne bo yare ne board nse aduane a wudidi inti sa ye hwe me hwe me hia me a sa me nkwane mapom de hia me a sa mata dia ba kwa se me nka me pesa me system na me system na eno ma me nto aduane pa me twen na metimi adidi ye na atade ba kwa no ma she at least e be kata ma deja so Inti me say your priority as individuals. Se minimum say mediani a me didi year and also to say would sika to bank account and investment.
Sure.
Se sia ebe boama me yare obia be winsi obia maybe ebe nyama be form yem. Ba me de efa mediani na me di ye nti me wo bambo bia ebe ma minya sa yare ni mpempren ya covid baye na amaman de ka say Africa ebe kunye pa esan ye didie ni nti ne nyame bambo nti ye nyane sa the future investment is say minim say me didi ya eboa ma me mudu nkosro nti sa kokram yare akomam yare diabetes hypertension ebe ma kwemu mpa maybe 80 90 years me ya so amako
Mami efwe
investment and I'm pese me ma ye boarding but edie na ye betimi aye ate sa e kane so
okay
me say wa wo sika na de bia wo gina dwem
I see Mami efwa enkomo no de depa na minim se ye besa to aso ye bre no aso ye besa to aso pa because me am wo questions bebra wase me bisa wo bi wo ha ni mu odupa opese enko balance ne diet no odidi yie na nka bia ne so te krampo na napomden enso so koyie de mano ye duane a ye de minim se ye didi kra ma ye skin nso so etimi ye fe eye kama enso ye nidi ye ntino be wo sa skin kra na ye basane ade nti nkomo no de wa na emo ma memfa wonsi he ne na ye nto so daache ye dasia no pe ni obra wenya ma ye enti wei maami efua ya wono no we efua osuansa principal dietitian ewo konfano chi aban ya sabia and osaye panyi kwanchefo a woda your health consult and enjoy your health consult afa Melgoshin Foods ye woda nyame ono kroya ne da no nti ono de eba no eye diet no ho adwuma wonimu o chese wote ase ankasa eno nti no ye ne nakwa akodi nkomo wa kyerɛkyerɛ niema ba ko mienu miensa ye bɛyɛ betumi aboa yɛn ama ya pomode ho nsɛm akɔnkan ye dua ne die wudi benku ni fufuo ni ho ahwan ni wie a nkatenkwan no nkatenkwan we die ehu nya asɛm ketoa we nkatenkwan bi a ye etwaguo wɔ TV ne so we friend is Zafonat Pani nkatenkwan pa nanso wadi ni nyina wie no wanya fruit bi wo ho no wa rekama na call baby watermelon ne apple ne banana ne sa ne ma na e ka ho no eboa me ya pomode ho nsɛm kɔnkan so ene obi sɛ 1 year nie wadi fruit da o chese be 5 years kra obi fa apple nkana no fufuo ne benku ne emutuo ne hwan no a eno no wedi I was ya for Ghana to say no na Promise Broadcasting Limited ye be bompa ya fe ne kwa na wieye eno nti na wase ye bompa ye ne ye de afe no ebe wieye pakama ne ye sha afe foforo ase kama wa bra o ha bia eni ekire no nti no nyame ya dom a December 5th ene ye bebo sampa ye no ye all night ene be koso eye anadwo no nkono kosi ahomache no nan e wo Oyerepa ya se ha ya na adwomtofo eye kwaku jesi Jojo ahen meberochre Joshua Bano ena afe nshira Patrick eno nti ye nyina ye mra ne bompa ye enfa afe no enko ewiye pa dachi hima season 3 no nso eye Kwesi ada bia e wo Oyerepa TV so eye ewia no miensa na ya hyase eno nti odehye wo mu a entena ho nye waya adio wa bra wonto ma no vote ye vote na woni nkunim eye 2055# ana vote easy app no so betumi akwa download no ato aba no e wo so feto mo party and also media no asene woman number is 0244 583 afei o pese o sponsor program no anase baby eye no so pese oba ho bi na betena wo ehwe ne filia obetumi afre number 0242 087473 Bosheba Electrical sen kania papa fi ene ho bomodian abowura ho na kwaje kania bia wo pebi ni nyina bi e wo Bosheba cameras ahodo CCTV cameras any cables eba ne fan ne ade a e Bosheba Electricals ye wo PZ edum ye ne eye Antiata Akufo building manum ne wo ena PZ ho no anso ye ne Kedetia market ni di nhwani mu wo bo Oyerepa hanso a ye wo Oyerepa dan yi mu a 03220 30838 and 0536095966 na won so beje wodie anope ma mentia eye ofakodwo ene sister Betty omo Hello FM echiri ho a omo tonton emanta ade de efe atade ehye efri sister Betty ene ofakodwo nchen tese nya asem keto akora mechia wono mo ene anope midi ede nana efia broni papa bi medama sibebre health and lifestyle etwaso
Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV.
Anthony Patrice Etfili Espiritu Sante eweja obane so konkron din mu within the PSC lad and health and life baby will be ano mema wan se me ada something ega ha and then an okay that's a lifestyle kuda farmer and so you mo cry me the bana sabe e da one ma fi ku ku ke o mo ya dia na no pe wedding come up a long distance marriage or relationship se dia our form na one to far na be the first one e be you yene reverend ama me Bruce and ABD and cover the reverend this is ama ABD cover or electra okay FTV was answer your it's a great year or passion about it was being through reverend good morning yeah that's a pass come on because the topic gonna be sweet yo very fast. So long distance relationship and the person who are your boga na your boga edument ya transfer ni that's right transfer na yere beden na yejuma that in ya kese ma Kumasi Technical University ya makwan eji ya home kakra na long distance ya ne bi ma je yo mche Ghana but betimi aye Kumasi Accra betimi aye Tamale Sunyane saade no ekura na nka me bekan na aye Kumasi yi friend say Konongo so Kumasi Obuase enti long distance ye say bia muntim momu na mowo akwantu obi kwa aware mu na say mo ware dada na ye timpo na ye ware ana ye relationship mu no kra no ye woniema bi e wo say ye ema ade no etimi gina ana say ye keep no alive evi say nipa mienu etu anamo akoware ana ma ware no enya ade a eda fom obese eye boko so mawa edwuma wo ho ye ntenemu akekese ya relax you have to work towards it yes eye edwuma so relax ya ana wuyi wani a edensam bebreba identity mu kraba the other person be feel say what taking it for granted obi so feel say menya na wie akadin biom but entisa e wo say uye ho adwuma na afi yantimum na obia tene baby na no pay emre ni ntinyama miensa bi pe na mpese ye de yadwen koso me hwe me hu say sa anyama miensa we si betimi e de aye adwuma de aka ni nyina abedi achi ene say de di kan ye communication communication mamemfa and connection enka ho okay relationship bia beye ya enkita hodie eye number 1 se mema uhunu se meba Oyerepa me pon a meko office me fi officer meko akoyesi me fi ho a meba fie nipa no on say ma communicate na communication so nye wonko awo kasa giving it well and then taking a response entu say ye bom pa ya wie ya na ya wie ni nyame ye ka che nyame ya na ya wie but won communicate ye did you hear from God no, and also say was say okay enti ya ade bia ekwa a e was say humu aye no den eba enti e was say hu se nipa no so a wo ka asem na kire no o te de wo ka na se tiana during counseling no ye wa activity bi say wo be repeat say wa ante ase a PSA na wo say wo pon a wo be fa yi asori da ho ansa na waba so o kan yo ba nipa na say o kan ni bebre bi wa ante ase enti e wo say wo si suma ne hu say sa enkomo no wate ase most distance relationship and kra de aboa phone so and text message and audio and nyame adom video abeka ho enti se nipa no nya woni ne netia ma communication no enko wano yeti he yukra ye di nkoma ye wo TV so yi se ye pese ye send the text bi ma obi quickly a obetimi text and then who meet and nipa bi ho 2 meetings at the same time technology are making it possible enti communication ne connection oni won chen enti ma enko so da bia PSA number 2 trust honesty
nukuredie
trust jidie ne nukuredie enema mu eda ho so obi a wonyini ni no me ya menti ase o enti no ya no mu si ye mu bi no se ye ka se ye daada ye be ye pa ba ye mu bi so ye o daada na ye hu eno anu no
oh yes
minim de okofa ne ba metiase because I have given you that free because me jiwudi so enti se wonni obi nnia ada na woni no
etu
anamo enti wo se wonyini ni ususu ni ni tu anamo na jidie no soso baba eya na eye nukredie on kan okre wo se wo pon abefa ha ansan na waba wo pon ye kra no ni pa ne se wo ko saa te bia wa akọ surprise oba e wa ma ho wo ba fie so wo si so se chenchena wo enti next time no ebe na ni pa no waje wadi enti ye ma jidie ene nukredie because oni won chen ti wa ma na anye pefe a e de nsem bebre beba ena yen 33 no yen set clear goals unim se obi wo ho no ma especially abrochefo no obeware na e ma na dwena ne se daache obeba abefa no
akwa abroche
e mema ne so saa obi okra na wo fa saa nipa ne so ena akopie mu wo
abrochire
enti ye sha ase na mo an set clear goals a na need minimum obi a na ni ada so abro 20 years ama ware na ye style be because na need that so say bra no so no onye na address obefa na kon ono so se nko ntena ha no mu develop o mu businesses and set businesses later ono no obeba betena ha to make sure say every year bia na oba ba say na goals ni ne clear entina ma obi a wo bibi wo na adwemu
yes
se wo some ma goals ni ye clear e bia ye adwuma mu no ye transfer ye kɔ ha enkra ni nti wo kumase ana wo kɔ akra na wo ha sei no mu ntimi nko school ye transfer be sa ba be si machi at the end of the day ha na be settle nti yensi dan kra wa ha bi say at the end of the day ha na aye clear so ho mi koi 11 months bia meba mi koi 6 months bia meba me so mehwe say once wa beba be sra mi na emum echi na meba mi asate wa ha mi koi me kwa the paper na to ya within this time no obeba na goals no aye clear me gidi sanyama miensa we say ye be biemu ye ne yate ase ya problems bibre na be solve ma onhuru ba bia wo ma onhuru ne wo ye ebi o wa time zones ne kra no na enye pe say ye wa he ya ekobo 80 US omun sorry ekrobi okrampa em say ekrobi New Zealand pupo bi na kasa ho no ma chese this all train ma ebo ha be 2 say chese times ti bi ono ma e style bi ento se mu hu time zones ni nya kaka se ma fra na ofa aha so ye wa adwin bi se be ma ekwa abrochira okoware oba
broni
no ni na ye pepa no ko be bi wo ho no ni na ye ena be ma de onte ho kwa ena de na afebu nse ye ke cancer ma obitimi fa obi kura wo area ho se monitor me ye ma me
trust no
so enti wo pie kwa obi abefa na pio ena obi ho na ye ne wo fa mo ba ko na wo fa no kura uni me no. You see, enti nyama bi a adding and it is for the matured mind. When you're mature that don't enter into such a thing because
wonderful and pay what be so communication manenya adwuma honesty no credit and a trust and so manenya adwuma enye saa de a wo brokiri video so wo obefa mboko brokiri na de no anko ye yes
na te ana wo dwene ho na yam hyehyew
yes asemo enti reverend you have communication so I was say twa so say I was anajo time bia na was say obu ho no was me dada wo text me message na me nyane I was say me nda
na me metisa pese na no krasa na metimeda
yes manam you manam
no you mu bi intimi na bebresa
yes ti unya anajo ne kakra ampa
na fe na sa ebe
me se madam fo bi nkowu okonya aboga bi na aboga na anajo no emi se binum no munya nipa nkasa wo mo so obi wo ha onyawa opese be 4-5 hours na wojina ono ye adwuma
no no gina phone so anye yi ono gina ye adwuma nipa no so ne time no schedule nkete mewe na ohun se 4 hours odi be gina time so a waste of time nipa no so ohun se oni hu adaje on san so na me say be 4 months na phone nyina ye to photo te watoro and na lack of sleep no watoro
ya na broche for Omaji o we say Ghana ha no ye wo obi ka che me so oba Ghana kra no hwe ye nanti a ohu se afede ye ni bibi ha ye bi
ai boko
ba ye wonye ma ye pa
she and
ye wo ye kuro
bibi ampa mo ye sa
so no communication dey PSA e was up mo kasa ho enya sa wo nya time a na abefre me na me no minute me time zones
yes it will no one respond no so o se duru baby on communicative you o ha no why message abeto ho that could be her phone so I won't tell menka because if what do 3 days I think it's 3 days in one table man and can obet me gina so dey jai ana
3 days won't tell menka
I was say
we ni masem
but oba be ka say oba her phone so I won't tell menka because we hunu na say message a ode manu a onu so Ghana onye hwe said dey wo ka no
you see
and so onu dey send the message a to that time up and or reply good. So nipa no Ghana ha bi or reply 2 hours later you say phone no dey e hye ni botomu a oni hwe I was so respond
the relationship ni muntu obenya yare on anajo time a wo pe e wo samu mienu no na America no goals be setting e wo ho no me yan sorry sa time ikota we dan a time zones no a different ni nyina na ye wo time a comfortably ni nyina ahia e bia e no so pii will be a consistently when ne kasa even 5 minutes a day bia at a particular time bia no it keeps the relationship going e bia wo sorry a time abekọ adwuma no no wo adwuma mu enti time be na ye betumi akasa we break time no wo bia no so oti abuchi a wo oye adwuma wo break enti wa break ra na no oye o nipa wa frɛ no na mo kasa 5-10 minutes bi na time aso na say wo consistently it will keep you enti calls no mon set time a ebeboa no and a text message wo ho audio wo ho video quality me video wo ho na wujama nipa no
yeah
enti yenyu so saade we nyina na emmoa yes communication ti no wo be fra ma nipa no kra wonti me na
on enti na nipa no so kire se etoda ne sacrifice wo no oba no reciprocate ti say ye dia abrochire ha de ye no ye na timi adwuma sa da 2 hours so wo pese o de toto ho say
da bi Ghana ha de ye da you promo ye adwuma nso ye da so ho ye nya adwuma mienu ye mu bi ye 22 ne 33 de eno kro mu no otini kromo o tell me chere e bi kra wati abusua fie won han dan but mo abusua fie bi wonti sa wanti ase na koye wa ho ye ase e na ha de ye na
o so entira so
e na di ma je ba ko e ya wo especially wo ha brochiri na onye oba ni nkita ho all the time ni mo bo akoma all the time na ma ni bi timi
over sikar kro de ma la sa re ya sa
this about 2-3 years kana obey you be hu anane sa to mo no ene se na mo no ye
jumagu o ya jumagu
this long distance no it's for the
mature man of course
you ready no be a odoni ne sa de no wo ma nipa no yes anyama bebre wo mu a wa we ya na mo te Ghana ho ne ye bre wa Sabe ya kasa wo bi ade wo mo enti so wo yi sa ne $100 €100 sa ne
ade ama wa
e wo mu yi sa ska no so mu ni
so
ha de so o ya sa na e ya no they can send the baby ba ani kwa say o fanisa e ye bibi na mo build sometimes sacrifices so mo so kra mo use o mo ha ne ka obo oti abrochi a wari o person e tina hands o be hwe ni dance o esi ama na say asemia ye kan wa asem say ga no abrochi wa wote no obe use lady na mana setting the business ti lady ne kasa me ko happy uja adwuma ho akọ so
say onye nipa ni
have a life enti no ono so wa ha no owo mwa bi ono so de ye de eboa wo the communication it can be a lot of ways it's my a lot of ways
yeah the other one so say
trust
without communicate ebu ho no ma wo de asem sie wa eno so e bi nya bibia na onye openye bibia na communicate edema
yamma nipa on say relationship no ye wo mu nyina so bia wo ne life
okay
nchichi ye bebre no I say wo twe ade tan ya ete obi a wo ne life na wo se wo hu nipa a wo ne ko relationship yon kofo bi ono ma waware wo mo ntem ne ye kama de wo pe bi o ye ma but the life no on so involve wo so de meche no entu ye obi asa de ne hawa na watwe wo ho mimi hu ade kronti a ye komu etinamu wa brade e koso nyina ye mpe so hu de meche enti obi ono ma ono wo relationship na e koso but obi a wo ne life obi okra wo life okra no ojiwudi ti obi kasa wote yi baabi anajo wana ono ko onim sa wote ho obo ko ne ka kire wo sa de na ahihye fie koji wani mini ho nche se ojini di sa wo ko no ko e bibi boni bi so ho eti obi a won life ti se mu mienu mo amadwen se everything is open mami hu ne ekoso nisme mu hu de ekoso na ote ase de fine na obi ono ma PSA untimi fa mechechire ne sa se de all ye bia o ma hu no
Edasipa na trust no nso na ye hyase no a na wo kasa obu ha o migina ha
so pese wo ha no ode what na ha se obabi o ha o ka kire ne se wo yere wo baby a wo no e ka ne ho a e ma ni bi okay
oh yes
on the provider say
yes.
ne ma no
yes
what as obi what abroche life as say
wo obobo winga na ba ko na central defense
only problem minimum bi mi mokro ni di minimum ne say ya na yire ye broni e na obefa na ye Ghana ni ene ne ko broni no enimu se owo yire Ghana ni wa abrochire ho oni broni ni wo ma 2 oni Ghana ni wo ma 3 otimi di broni ni ma 2 ni kra ko sra Ghana ni se bi on be hu mu nua no ba na ye Ghana ni nim so wo yiri broni te what time o ma seti oba ne ho o se obefa na yiri na manfo ka che ne se obema problem we enye yobo o se obefa lady ne ko ye no kra lady ne kra na ebo anu ma de wari broni se be ya broni ni hu de kro so de mechi enti ma jidie ni eniemamu MBA wo yire wo ho wo de ne e wa ha so ho en nkrofo na ekeka kire so ho de mechi enti trust de ene se wo ma ade aye open no nipa ne ntiase ase obi afa ne ho ye wo ma ne bi wo no ma ye ntiase ene wo kina so ka ho se me wo de mesi ha no wo sa wo obi wo ho PSA bi aminu mienu ye ntiase but oba bi wo no ma e ma ne ye 3 kra na
so no bagawa ya
ni bibi e ba ne de
on fa ho
enti ye guma ho do ba se ye bie mama obi a te de e kwase so de mechi na wo yere na de na chia ne se wuni aba e che no beji wedi
dabi so empese me ko biyon na Kwesi bia ba mutira no oba bi na ya awari ama ya hihye bibia ama no ni kru no bae se ba oluma yo na mpa wasi de kunu kra ne mpa bo a odi fura bro jire e bo ne na ase odi bae wasi mpa bo te se shape wasi mpa bo ne te se shape nti won wale be ma
no se ele se wo hu no
le se mama wo hu no no si ni ene ni coat kra de ene ne coat fa ne de bae no ene ne kunu twala wo no bese kamani bo abusuafo ni dua so o ma jeje skana ma akra ama lady na ama ohumuhu papa no so appearance no se etoda na camera ba nipa no o no kasa camera mu a
te ho no try
eno de nanim ba bi kakra bi be ba hu ni age ni ade na nipa no so anka na e so kasa o be 43 years e so ba no o tum so be 60 something
enyi e penny ho
long distance
Debi. And obi a hu no meaning gentleman be a worry lady no mo worry 3 months ni kuye enti o ka mo asema na me say me hu mo na me ka say no na me nim ne da say but me share mo no the way na mo ye na nka say be a girlfriend that waja ne hokwa a wo ba be ware no oso me dem ba na ya bibia wie enti na me hu na ma bembu ye na me ka say o wa chen say de
o camera so
na ade a hu ye na wo tiska bu ye wo atare o and atare de otimi di gugu
oh yes
empa wa de otimi ka se de me hu se si tenya sa na tie na nipa ye be ne ho ade ne na tena de wo mo the picture ne
da
kasa na se wo di kwehemu a wa ha waso be
she ene kra snap ne ayi no etimi filter obi bia wo ye tuntum no aye kokko
na ne nyina so smooth ya afo be hono na se pimples na afi wa be mabu
eda say Reverend Mrs. Ama Obin Bruce we lecturer e wo KSTU oswatch ya munyina osanso aye sofo nyankopon hwe Reverend ye call to contact betudwa na nkofro Eddie yeda asesa obaye nyankopon insha pa yamenyo kesesa obaye Kojak farmer ya Ajimai Prempe Rafa Ajimai Prempe who is chief executive officer some
Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV.
Unfortunately, for 11 of our regions, there are patches of gold in different parts of the region, and whole communities have become involved. And so it's a very complex and challenging fight. And my government's position is a commitment to the fight against it. But I just want you to understand the difficulty that is, involved in this fight. You saw recently some members of the anti-illegal mining task force went to communities to do their jobs, and they were brutally attacked by the whole community. I mean, the one that happened in Ahafo. I mean, but for good luck and, the intervention of God, I mean, those 9 months task force would have been killed, because there were almost 700 people armed with sticks and stones. Remember what happened to Major Mahama? It was almost a similar incident. And that's not the only place. There have been several places. I'm just trying to explain to you how it has eaten into the fabric of our society. And so I said, no, we cannot have this impunity. And so after they retreated, another group of journalists were going to another community. The community attacked them, and so they had to retreat. In retreating, they had an accident. And so I told the security services, I said, you cannot allow communities to act with impunity. And so you go back there and arrest all those who were involved in those attacks, so that we put back the authority of the state in those areas. And that's why they went back and made those arrests. We're still processing them and taking out those who were involved in the attacks. And we're going to let them face the full rigors of the law, because we need to stamp the authority of the state on issues of security and crime. And so that's taking it apart. But one of the most important things is coordination. When we started the fight, the police were running their own task force. The military were running their own task force. Different groups, district chief executives were running their own task forces. Ministers will gather people and go and say, we're doing anti-Galamsey task force. And there was a lot of extortion from people. They go and say, we're part of the anti-Galamsey task force. And then it's all just to extort money from them. So we said, no, we have to do a proper coordination. And that's how come NIMOS was created. And so now you have to take the mandate from NIMOS before you go on an operation. And you let NIMOS know what operation you're doing, which illegal, you do a reconnaissance, let's know which illegal miners you have identified, and then you go in there. And when you go in there, you go accompanied by the necessary security in order that you can achieve your purposes.
Right, Ebusiafo, that was the President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Abro Shia and Rao Shia, a Christian Council. Na Onyomuding Komo. Ubekaya, on the Hudium, on what attacking Namus for no. Mr. President and Ra, or the Christian Council for enemies there. Or share see no. And or say who say a year EP4 in Kophobia attacking no. And or yen said Debbie. Or such a fan sign come back to Hudium. And all the police don't want to attack a year nine was for naming a soldier for no. Now, who say, or mine, to me. It is overshot. A few videos about and say, now a soldier for no. A check with them boys in baby. From Peninsula, the master order. And you are who saw video in the Biano. His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama. And the master order and say, a soldier for no court, a year with them war. And a few other places are. I say, of course, you discipline them small. Show me big to a so much your money. It's according to the president, almost share videos. Wow, won't be there, of course, they will prosecute you. Wow, when the video no moon, of course, on big jow. Now, even before, I think the Sunday was a Monday. And the Friday, you to phone me press conference say, boys, no more attacking Namus for no move with you. No move with you, but of course, a soldier for no man, but more commanded here. They would have to go and effect the command. And I'm quite also that is it for you. Now, before I'm going to be a crabber from Boy Party. So, be OBT agenda. That is Oyerepa breakfast time agenda meeting at the Kwesi Parker Wilson. Now, this morning, it was for NPP. I'm sure you've heard about the proxy issues. If you had known about news, some of the chapters in our diaspora, no, they are kicking against some of them. But once they're Sweden for say they support it, they support the proxy ban. No? But other people, I think UK and US, looks like they do not support the idea. Adding to the US chapter of MPP. Ebedin komo oba fripon and ebedin komo and that'll pay to understand why person party no, so whether they support it or they don't support it, we'll get to know about it. Again, I'm penning say we are appointee now the whole for the corruption now literally is going to hang you on a cross. Wants to be a boy is to send you. So but appoint or but must send you. It's when you will be tied, you will be say yam wow. Now the home for the corruption, no. Omampani so no be decent, yes, say. Na Omampani waka say, he was a for. It was a Gideon who to so the Muse Ampa. Obitimi I said, because I could remember. The president will say, I mean, also corruption. So at the end of the day, you see the corruption allegations are also under his administration. So these are critical concerns out of pay. The bed home come on. The health sector budget, you know, what's happening? Unless for be rotation midwives for. To almost call a year strike over delayed allowances. Somebody says almost allowances in so what is happening on the pay? You bet the home come. Dr. Kesken or Supoku, we MPP, Regional Communications Director, hopeful. MPP Regional Communications Director, hopeful. Chese, Oba Santiman and Ashanti Region na. Obasu no, and the Director of Communication at the party no. In Ashanti region. I have no doubt in my mind. That Dr. Kesken, which I say, I don't know his other contenders, but I can sit on this platform and say without any equivocation, say, and men swan, and people dealing with more sentiment, they should vote for Dr. Kesken. Minimum no. I know what they can do for your party. It's the Kakabekano. Ebusia, Akwaba.
When you are Joso.
Na, Imbomjize.
Nyamiadum na mpacho so ti.
Nyamiadum ho ya pa do.
Shani sia che.
Sape pepe. Na lawyer wa ha ohene ba anso diabo Esquire. Oba Santimantima. NDC or Regional Communication team no ho wa ha and the Anopay. Council Akwaba.
Yeah.
Number 2 we be aboko there.
Oh, boko.
Na
dog say when he current we.
Oh, Poyando.
Na Poyando obeko bi.
Also oko secretary.
Na dog mo here.
They say no school afi no baba.
Na afi no baba. Say elections.
Oh yeah.
First na appointment say elections.
Oh yeah.
Omo koyo omo de na see.
In fact Poyando mo me feeling no. I can say me feeling no.
Oh yeah, na so feeling no. Me feeling ka dey feeling there. Sarcasm. Dog. You can read in between the lines.
So
what is it? Me who say very good PR for Chama to me as a person, but for
a party
like MPP,
why
regional?
No, but if he can be a good communications director or PR for Chama to me,
why not for Ashanti?
Why not for Ashanti?
No, one say yeah, well, Adebi I didn't soon Adebi also I didn't son the way the difference between the two. One way,
and a tear benefit. As a woman,
good son, but
maybe a bass. Tiamo in some layman. I'll be okay.
There be one crisis time. So what I say, Adia Huno, we here will be over to me. A year who ne free ama ede samu kumo bia ba
na paka
so what I say
yes paka na say the
in fact advantage me here no for lunch
no can say crisis obi otimi manage communication in crisis they just want to manage communication in good times
there be one say niema ehia no na obi wa one say niema ehia no na o de ye comic niema edu sana emwa
da bu ni ma de wo mu ne say
but me feeling me lunch ni there was me
Onihano. But I think it's fair to say me put in a word for him.
Okay, so put in a word for him.
Obi to say Asiedua nketia. On say nanko for who know in that comic light.
Right.
So be to me I said get don't be kabia nanko adane serie.
Sure.
What just say? Be so we mo chama no.
But one say
so the point I mean making say
I was going to say, Poyando is cast in the mode of Asiedua Nketia.
But the kind of politics. Because Asiedua Nketia cast. I don't know.
What say general there no. I say Ebekenyisem. Who say Akwa
Asiedua kasa.
Akwa na hu ye nika.
But kasa bo fa
ko Zoom. Na me oba ning komo. Oba aya. Over here for example ball. In fact, we call NPP. In fact, we call NPP party anymore. America, United States of America. I want to war. I don't want to break a free. I want a chairperson for the party. I want a American to be American. Go NPP to be the chairperson. And I never did come on and not pay. About Menga.
Yeah, me too. Coming here.
Great. Now, important to say.
Oh, Yamia Dumo, Minia. Now, Monswe.
Yes, you're here. Now, America, what is saying? Party to say America. A quay dear.
America, dear. When you be any ha. Yeah, Koso. Boko.
Right. Now, saying, Yatete. Say a party, no, this is a be about Mamu America, UK, Canada, Ireland, all the other foreign countries apart from Ghana. I'm here MB before. Se mo ntimi amambe to aba normally ana mankofo to aba e wo mudimu party nti san hihye no oye firi ho minim your position but some people support it. America USA chapter no, what is your position on this matter? Mo support it and are you against the policy?
Yo minia mechia no machia watiefo ena no pay yo em say MPP amenyo ku no proxy voting nhihye bia election process ho say a feature of an election and all over the world, you know, a lot of countries use to. Luckily for us, you know, over Ghana and so ma electoral commission level or a national elections, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
A provision for proxy. The current CIR, you did 2 year last election, FNS, CI 127, regulation 25. Because him say any paid here, we who better do no. Who do na ya ready as all na okoneko. Nti bia ontim metuaba. Na kwantu nso wo nipa ni so we ha bibi asi na so kọ baabi. Nti ada e betuaba no na bia woni ompeso aso na constituency ho. Nti mran ne ma okwan se obetima ye arrangements ama obi a wo trust no ejina wanem. One lay down requirements ni nyina anytime mra wo kra obetim dia yesa ade ni nyina ewo. Emra ni pa ho dia ene no na ne obi ne ekumantwi. MPP so ya yesa ade na anytime I look to a baby ano e makwa ma proxy ekoso na fe da sorry ya afi si proxy ye fi ho yentimi anya justification bia enti ye fi ho
when justification bia
alternative there be.
Okay, so what I know is yes, say proxy it compromises the integrity of the election. A sanctima who can Emma for to me reggae a year election no and just to create a level playing field no ye for her. Sana matters apart from the grapevine no and the sources within the Omamwo presidential election committee no air catcherman no and I'm a catcher we.
Yo, and because before this announcement came, no, the external branches chairperson's caucus. Ye trokoma the presidential elections committee no and na ye even proposals at the can of models that can be used ko ye tia brochire ye ni models are other countries use to some of these absentee ballot system, mailing system, so many electronic systems. So we propose some of these things on betting use. A response to our petition. And a announcement the committee in a press conference. Committee no so press conference no. So bia. The chairman of the presidential elections committee.
Yeah, Joash.
One can be on proxy.
And
I shared the statement and so I'm publishing here, which I had a copy. There was no mention of proxy. Proxy was a heading. Or a subheading. But nothing was written under the proxy. And they say, question. The question answer nibi and they say proxy emaso.
Oh, okay.
But now almost circulated year before the unity. There was nothing under proxy.
Oh, okay.
And then I answer your letter no before that press statement. And so if it's okay, ya trabremo committee no or formally no ma any response. And now my announcement. And so we have to escalate our petition to the next level, which is the National Executive Committee. Because the whole and the presidential
so Oba Mensaka a statement, NPP presidential election for committee statement, Now, Senate statement in the proxy count, but I see here, page 6, voting rights. And I will show Oba the 10 now, a proxy, or say there shall be no proxy voting for the Saturday, January 31, 2026 presidential primary. So it is clearly captured. Our statement in Muse. There shall be no proxy voting for the Saturday, January 31, 2026.
And the statement now, it was an afterthought statement.
There be November 6, MPP press conference held on Thursday, November 6, 2025, by the NPP Presidential Election Committee at the party headquarters at Salam Down Accra. And they head number one.
Yeah, many are Miss Miwapa, and because your voting right under number 9.
Exactly.
Number 10 proxy. Number 10 proxy, but nothing was written there.
Oh, there be the catch on the proxy. Number 10, there shall be no proxy.
Your a revision from this after this.
Oh, really?
No copy. I still haven't gotten a copy.
I see. So your point is that you don't support the ban on proxy.
Precisely.
I see. Why? I didn't hear. Because I know Ben also Tuaba, by force will be a Tuaba.
And not by force. But that should not be left for the committee to decide for me. Say Metuana Minto. So the mekano. CI 127.
Right.
Proxy is, and that is the law.
No, but even in Ghana, even in Ghana, sure, I agree, sir. Proxy is more Ghana. No, again. It is in our electoral laws. No, again. But even in Ghana, and you'll be on the brand so called Tuabano. Well, it's say what person or Tuabama candidate. Party say Bragana, number Tuabano.
Yo, me say, I don't know yet the decision of EC. So Becca say, won't go to a bent proxy a freehold. That should not be left for the EC to decide. And you have to follow it. If Obi can integrity issues, Obi can reggae machinery, it is up to the committee to fix those issues, those loopholes.
It's a fixing, no. Ebiana ye ban proxy no. As part of the fixing, no, and a ban proxy no.
You can't ban it because it's a law. And the Presidential Elections Committee does not have mandate to change the law. Because an ad hoc committee,
Yeah. Yeah, true.
So obi na also ye and not the man na ko implement it. Until you cannot unilaterally by the committee no change that rule.
Okay. Sesi ano.
National Executive Committee.
Okay. Oba sesi ano minim say.
For discussion for a decision to be taken.
Right.
At the end of the day, say who ye free what ya? Then what is your alternative?
Okay. Sesi ano minim say National Council neck no.
Decentralize it. Yes.
Yeah, oba minim say neck ajatum oma approve. Say proxy ne be ban. It is sesi ano mo amwo abrochire yi.
Omuji to me that ben because the external branches are members of the National Executive Committee.
Okay.
And National Council. The moon free meeting be yakwa argue this issue. In the time men a ban no.
Unim yamwa.
Unim yamwa pa.
Yes, no meeting ase. Omadiatum.
A meeting, no say the ben omu ye meeting.
Well, I can't tell that better, but the sources lecture say.
We are part of that meeting.
Okay.
In the announcement, Bena, you did buy a meeting in Baswa.
Okay. They said there were 2 months to the election. Party, minimum go for a petition, to reconsider the decision. Your petition already. Okay, good. It is in the event, it say, neck in the case, Munsam Nesebi and Tasumu, it is a boy. Then external branches and mobile.
Yeah. First of all, no. It's like telling external branch say party your good external branches nina.
Oh, I see.
And they are better off just saying say external branch your guni. Yeah, sanko conference. You could transfer your constitution. Because it's going to be a demoralizing exercise of against the external branches.
See.
And not two. Who kinds of see a court testing law no sushi.
Oh, the
testing law no sushi.
What
so it be a court testing law no sushi. It will be the last resort.
Is the party then tia? Court.
It will be the last resort for the court to interpret for us.
I see.
You say exhaust all the party options are all. Still like couldn't be last resort there. I think say court as a court to meet here.
But I'm asking you a direct question. Mate say more protest against proxy no. We are more bam yan call for. It's me bam yan call for. Everyone call for Timiamba. Yes, and a bam number short to vote. And not some more protest against the ban.
It's a lie. A liar is coming from the pit of hell. And you no correct. And you no credit. Adia, you're on principle, no? Regardless of. And your first time, proxy voting, party, no, you become 2010. Oh, you become. We stood for it. And it stood. Anytime you better biano, I quite say a brocheni now can't put duties as them. Actually, a brocheni men I can put duties bar. Or because Obe speaking against a brochefo as against the government of Ghana.
Okay.
That is how this is for external branches.
Mate.
Concerns in here, then you want to
yeah, but you know that Sweden for support it. Sweden for normal support it ban no. Almost abrochire obi. Sweden say abrochire.
Well, because they can support.
Yes.
But they are in the minority. They are in the minority.
When you statistics be a survey be who omo majority minority is supporting this matter.
Yenim external branch be a holding.
Right.
I cannot sit here and say USA be many obia or support.
Right.
But the majority are in support of this course.
But even this your position,
It is an existential threat to the external branches if this thing is taken away from us.
Okay, I'm a final question. Even this your position, I will take care of pay. Maybe even your position, I will take care of pay. No, did you consult your members on when you're more US before coming out with this position, Anna? no mo dwene ho as a chairperson of the party
na me kan say me na ndi ko nani ko for free ye process yi one of the questions almost all the people were asking say ya expanded delegates system no ama cover ye nyina
why
are they expecting us to say o see nyina e ba Ghana beto aba na that was a recurring question. And it's all your leader now anymore. You have to take what your members are thinking into consideration.
Okay.
And speak for them. And that is what we are doing.
Right. Obama that's your pay.
Your father says, oh, we're Ghana. And then I say all the 276 constituencies, no. Omunina Kwakra, which is the headquarters, no be uncle to Nabago. Near decentralized, the best branch there. Decentralization near Juma. Name young worker over $3,000 to get to Ghana just to cast a vote. How fair can this be? See, it's made decentralized all the way to all the 276 constituencies there. Then it is only fair and it is only right. Say as a party, yes, the suggestions say by and maybe can
I see. It is just a factor as to why Monkoff won't be to member. Sikasem a factor about $3,000. What about two about us come back in here and try
you put all the standard. You are talking about $3.6 million US. If everybody is to come.
Wow.
That is even beside the point. A Juma crowd so benya time. Opua how here babysitter crown after the bands and what to coin. Nina is an added cost. This feature has existed with us as a party. It's part of the DNA of MPP. It's a proxy. It's allowed because Ghana law allow. So as a party, are we telling that less than 1% of these voters, let's say, national election, electoral commission to me run it proxy. But MPP party less than 1%, we cannot. We cannot. Then that is an indictment on us as a party. But I know, say MPP, when it comes to reforms, when it comes to innovation, number one. But this one there, say if that is the decision, that is the position there, any yeti.
Mate.
And the question of integrity and rigging and all that, no. It's just to throw things out there. Any
Okay.
And the electoral commission, your question, how are they able to run proxy successfully? Yeah, less than 1%. No, we are finding it. We are making cowardly decisions. Yeah, boycott. For me, that's how I see it.
Okay. Oba,
give us alternative.
Right.
In place of proxy, the proxy must stay.
Mate. For the purpose of for the sake of time, no, medasi no pay. Most certain position class as a montre. Say if the party decides to go court. Mate. It's everybody was no pay. I was saying America. I was saying. Is that what saying?
About 138.
138 yo and the kwada.
Yeah.
Adecha be kwedwuma. It's no. You Over ya from South Africa, but that's it. Oko America, United States of America, Trump Chrome. About MPP among you na one on a down no sena unimono. Na ye proxy. Proxy ni say, wa wunti member embe to abana. Ube yi pack as a pack or delegate go kwa to abama. To abama asimesi e mame. No so akwa to abana. But party ni side no mu yi efiri ho. Obana ne nkofo bi omo abrochire UK and other places. But I say no for kasa. I know UK, one of these is something like a big on the position. Job someone and as a party no push you can from the court, you know. Ready in summer once again, the better Obayasi, but Obaya am the friend, but Obayasi. Doc, what are your party? Would I just do some 3 minutes on that?
Yo, Minia, I mean, no, I say, I mean, not chairperson.
Right.
Now, what would do when you D. Jumedia, a year, Urajuwise committee, no AD, no Echibiano. Bonse, Omujumedi, no Medi, Ama, Emu Adaho.
Okay.
Now, at every step, no money a year candidates in Asia. And one of the major concerns and candidates in raise here, regional usually. Yeah, politics. We know what happens.
Or see would throw that.
While we hear politics, we are even student politics, even at the very base ground. Proxy vote will be able to say one and go for fast with.
Oh, so you agree? Say
no. That is a fact. I want to go for fast with.
I see.
What you say? I see. It will be our own way. Ko Toma me and any power and Timiama. Obia we as well. They very bracey. We know what we do. Tiadu maybe na no kwebi o ma na yenka. Ampa omo a omuntimi emma meto genuinely no. Eya. What you say? But open years so pa. Untimi nyani na pepepe so sa.
You be honest.
What you say? And looking at baby MPP gina any the sort of a year war elections we na person be bia what you say if you say you be sacrifice no na be wi ama ayi obia results at pepepe beba why not and no say national council approve here minimum there but eso timu say committee na adwumadi omudi no omun sorry prekopen ka say omun na committee into mababonte they work on a certain authority from national council
okay woke up presidential election committee.
Exactly.
Joyce committee.
Joyce committee. National council is set up. And omo djumedi bi so omuni. It omo reported directly to national council. It omo ntimi fast bibi se meto abonten abra omunya national council approval. What I say? It's a honom no many minua ba ya adwan enye yi. Okay. What I say? But it's good say omo go through party processes. And I believe say moving forward no. They say that problem with here no. Subsequently we should have innovative ways of accommodating or more consents. No, how do we make sure saying no more abuchebe to aba ehun so meba form?
Okay,
I think say as part of election reforms no, we are one of the things about abontia. Subsequently, say the next 4 years to aba na say issue is abebim. Never trust discussion is in share be bien free. And I think say that is a positive thing. I mean, who or the omu.
It we are doc. It seems say when Joyce committee
absolutely no absolutely because I can say wow we are politicians na person can create onim say when you do abem
I see
and there are things when say consents aspirants na reason about proxy voting no that consent no must be accommodated na be accommodate e be affect you so one way or the other. It's me ya say you more Aaron more Netherlands and others or might be my affect you. What I say, but the option a woman say obeba abeto, but it comes at a certain cost. So there's always
$3,000.
So there's always no. So there is a trade off.
$3,000.
So there is a trade off. What I say, but other thing is say who am I to ma nipa? No obi so am I to many nipa. Enti ano so balance. But me say in setting the rules no. Yeah, feedback if you bring in, I'm picking it up. Now subsequently, you make it. I didn't say I to forcing. Forcing the guy be a party office IT guy no.
Okay.
Also, friend I to come and forcing.
Yeah.
Some them know we can't to force for being a finance minister. I'm gonna say so. I told the first time they develop an e-voting system in University of Ghana. I to force na
Okay,
that's his project.
But you're the finance minister.
That took Kwame force. MPP deputy IT guy. So so it's a year. Sadly, I think at all any team can do something about it. Okay. So now subsequently, more
but I'm saying but for now
exactly.
It be a challenge in the doors.
And
going forward, probably then.
And Obianti forecast they say this was going to be a concern. All aspirants were going to raise, and to ensure that there is peace after the primaries, and unity, such a measure had to be taken. And see, Messi, we did Adjubro, so the court, the lawyer,
may well foot me. One say MPP, no, I say, Yansan for a yard or so.
Will be in the right.
And then my party don't governance in a year very difficult.
Be in the right.
But you forces a woman answer be do baby my point. Once they must come to a point where they start respecting leadership and leadership decisions.
I mean, but this is not disrespecting.
Once a
democracy about to who? Once a decision
say yeah, take a decision stage, you know. Ultimate church we all have to rally around it.
They were not consulted.
Oh, are you sure? But what
also before that, they have told the people say,
good, that means they were consulted.
If
the first one consulted just said,
yes, and now say, young consult and then we now who signs so I can send it to the public about leadership. So my taking decision without consultation. But what I say, this animal we know, the way we package it behind the scene and deal with it. Once next time, no one is a solve. So, it need the point of court. Ne sanya Omo party ni munjo. Ye train omo. Nipana omo be no mon trauma. So what I say, because when they keep on doing some of these things, it doesn't help.
But more in this more like more from where this year pa, more from where because the MPP no because MPP no omo ni sa formidable force now omo mamo some boot for booty on the channel in don't tell nobody that is when now they rally behind whoever is the flag bearer
you help them to fight they don't tell you
I say yes I do say they intentionally decided some be your more flag bearer
exactly
it didn't really so no na omo de no
but
one the unique thing about NDC is say maybe some of the things are making say leadership take a decision it is very hard they say will be say right and our constituency chairman be near they be say to the point of going to court. Even your friend is saying flag bearership raiser Kwabnadu for
or withdraw
or the coin chairman court day nana catcher is like massa what I'm so go but press conference we have the catcher
but and on Benin Kasai let's say it briefly na number question so now how the situation is in His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
President had indicated that we were going to take the fight against corruption to a whole new level. And it's not anything personal against anybody. I have said several times that our problem in the fight against corruption is that it is always post-regime corruption that we fight. And so when a government is in office, when scandals are taking place, they don't deal with them. And so they leave it until a new government comes. And when that government comes and starts investigating the cases of corruption, then the previous government says, oh, you are witch hunting us. This is political persecution. But I've said notice to my ministers, ask them every day in cabinet, I remind them. I say the prosecutions that we're taking against the current government will be ties the first person who brings a scandal to this government. We shall hang them on a cross. And you follow our Lord Jesus Christ, that you cannot resurrect again. And so I keep warning them that Abba Yedibo Techi and Noani Yedibo Boba. But we must deal with the corruption that has taken place. And my belief is that if we want our people to continue to have faith in our democracy, then we must show that the political elite is capable of governing accountably. Because by the time we went to the 2024 elections, most of our young people and our people were like, oh, even elections, it's a waste of time. You go and vote and people will just come and misuse our money. If we don't let our people believe that we can govern this country and govern it accountably and hold people to ransom who have misused government resources, then we can go the way other countries have gone.
Right. That's the president. Okay, and he said, well, we are an appointee. So your minister, say we are CEO. Say we are wine. We don't want for a corruption more. Or nobody said they say. Also, anyway, don't want me to make because it's Akua Asiedua. Can he do this?
There's the difference between John Mahama and Akua Asiedua. One said, no, John Mahama first 4 years, it kind of worked against him. Now, at a point, so Bekaya Omeki Ibise fighting corruption. One of the strategy is to put a light on it by exposing corrupt practices.
That's true.
It is no now by us and near maybe betuja na oka to say issues like Jida, Sada, Nkonfemon Semene, RAG, contract and other things. Those were the days a government now and put light on it. Or commission audit and other things in them. And here is the case is in doing it, it was made to, instead of praising him for fighting those people. Now, Babi say government, corrupt, but it appears Ghanaians say, Babi who say yes, that is the way to go.
So how did this message, go
and
to
he demonstrated it in his first 4 years. Ebina Mebubudi, Jida, Sada, and all those things. A government now and a commission investigation into them, making it public, and even where journalists and other people do some of those investigations, look at the relationship with those journalists, like Manasseh book. He bought it with the highest first price. So what I say, now compared to Akufo-Addo buy other journalists and making similar publications about Akufo-Addo's government and what happens to them. Oyo bit is a Kennedy, among the 10 cents I yeke Kenyan, na various scandals I people now on also he stood up to say obe kwele some of those things and then the party now they want to charge. Mpacho we mention she obi to say Vicky Hammer.
Yeah, Vicky.
On expression of a wish no the two even junior minister for Nicole junior minister for say we need $1 million. Now we minister car minister car was a maca. Dino bro wase. So what I say, so we have $1 million be to account to man. And then we now near politics ni be man. Now I copy baby atana. Just this statement ye need. For compared to Obi to say Cecilia Adapa. Now we say Cecilia Adapa the resignation letter, my dear President respond, my dear Sisi. Same serious we have, but I've been at the love letters. And I will be to say Abuga Pele. Abuga Pele, President and the prosecutor, the prosecution.
How does this message, and cut to that point, almost so?
President, the first gentleman of the land, Nekasa, and on how some of those things Akwentia Akufo-Addo. So what I say, it is a baby, Nancy, Nancy, dear woman, Tikumantanas in Tunku. Into Akufo-Addo need some of these allegations. Most of the time, as we are saying, allegation, ebi over kumpano. Nanka and Shada Nye, but enams all this idea na back controversy na ban. And unquainty, he will deal with you.
Okay, but
and our record actually say, yes,
obey hang up point you on shoulder point TBA.
Of course, no, or shoulder.
Okay,
you move be babaka.
Mate,
it is any attorney general near my platform is with there a lot of decisions. We come. One of the things I'm president in DH, Mamma say. One Amasama Yatua Bani and Skabina Negu container Bima.
Yes. I like you for
with this say a faker. Not container this will be plot or so.
No, you are
right. We must find out those.
What's the guy?
Japan, Kofi Boachimone. We want updates on some of these things.
You're right.
It's been in a year, can you? It's here the year for BBS.
Dog. So it sounds you say, Jomahama. I mean, you say yes, I'm
right. Ultimate Ura President John Mahama. Sending some now kind of Sananka or the Benantia. ankanya boni.
Okay.
But quickly, my main address lawyer going to be Vicky Amasemu follow ya. Vicky made the allegation say Supreme Court case mutua bribe. The scanner mukwa to modify a year tonly tire so.
Yeah. No.
It's a yes tina musake no kekewu. Is what was because of the allegation. I know Mickey. Some mutua bribe to win the
but the point was that having the intention so sonya 1 million or was service in the moon with the corrupt intention.
No.
But nobody so we don't know the reason why on the year.
Vicky Anka say Meteano no as a politician we say me 1 million wankasa
kasa
do what's the intention so on
exactly
you have 1 million you're journalist you have an intention to be rich and no a basis for sacking you but the allegation make it yes some to bribe to Supreme Court judges to win court case have the one to Tiankaye if you obekaya the case of Jida Manasi Ebrekino in 2011 never be re-election year Sabena John Mahama John Mahama take over from Mills. So as part of process say na corruption case akosro kese no say issue ane ka no they have to do something onim say Asibet any Abugapeli there were times from to court 5 minutes kokwa first court to a attorney general no 5 minutes walk it mean for na nya lawyer manema no lawyer appears it do baby on 2 different occasions the judge on the case because in dia as adwo aka ho say I think something called appeals court say she threatened to throw out the case on 2 different occasions. It's in Ura Mahama Eka on post regime accountability and credit. But what comes out as post regime accountability, no, it is also marked by BBFNO, like the accountability politics. That is why I obey and answer obey. And this is for no case or court, so mediska. Come on, court na court case already case in Sunima, like a watching it. But what did your attorney general do?
Cleo.
Macleomina. Say asemu where judge.
So I share documents.
Minkas on share. No, Minkas on share. And this war position. And this
it was a matter of being principled.
And this war position, no. They made the case as anchor for they were being politically persecuted.
Exactly.
No, but it's not always the case.
No, what back all position.
Say now, I can mobile. Case or court that. Allow the case to go its full length. Now court case will check case. No, some case are full length. But also they be not only prosecute. What the case in Yansen where you free. By MPP in the MP before they say, oh, on Sonia Bonino. Or some MPP ban on Casoman or no prosecute.
Yes.
Let's say politics of accountability in a course. Come not before case. I must say or say pre-bagging. A 60-40.
60-40.
It means what you to Moses Quebec Codino.
I heard them.
40% I'm not
that.
I know me,
John Mahama, the president. Any who are on certain fee.
One say,
you're not getting me.
So no, I'm getting. So what you are trying to say is say Mahama truly will live by the words of hanging up upon this. Or more, they are already going through process. Now go so down.
That's a good job. Go through process.
Man, you design say.
Exactly. That is the point.
The point I will make here.
No. Now, can be about Mahama and first them. Smartest. Who's the then Minister for Communication, Minister for Roads?
Yeah.
Lady, no, do work for
Waka baby, no.
Voterin.
Ativo. Yeah.
Who know Mukai? Mukat says Selassie Ibrahim say scano unrefundable. Now, be a me no sign a contract. Me just a contract where they are signing you is consummated. Just by a word of mouth from the chief of staff, Julo Zebra, more refund this can be no more refund 1.5. It means I'm Panama Muji more yeska. But who was prosecuted? So people are making say, "Cause John Mahama first term, yastika." The question marks be brebe. Ofri sunampa Akufo-Addo buy, you know. Several other people went to court. Akufo-Addo abayin was me say the MPP ni bia ko court. That's also another statement of fact. What I say? It is post regime accountability. Say per se John Mahama per se obuani NDA. Ne nkofo after first Auditor General's budget beba omo sika sama fefa for omo hono. That is where his road test is going to start.
Right.
They say kasa the inframan. He said where's the first time and over. Mills can west the first time over, but Anadu can west the first time and over. But we saw them ACC. And it's because in your politics here, you know, you have to be patronage politics.
Of course.
We are a member of parliament. We bring you no honorable. Now we no, but that's a member where do they get the money from?
Well, that is true.
What these are the realities of our time.
Obi kwa wedding, ko ye.
What salary ain't been cover a year wedding, outdooring, and go for school fees ain't been covered. What did they get?
Look at that.
So that is what I say. When we pretend say, oh, okay, politician they corrupt. Nah, we turn and also not. Minkas will be more corrupt too. No, that's not even my point. But they can say
no, but in reality, the says scanning in ano. Yes, uncle for now. Yem more mudin. Omune creative. Omune creative my politicians.
Those are issues. I think say Minyabo arrest Cecilia Di. Me the soya lawyer. And maybe we are Ghana. Just say me. Kesken. More $10 million as a bank. I'm ready. It's me make piska ufi. Once I meet my justify my source of scam.
No, that's it.
That is it.
That's it.
What just say? It's Cecilia. Ask me buy your new OSP wo ha omokoi. O sha asem ni mu a on the surface in the middle or na there's a case of corruption. OSP echo deep sea fishing. Think it's so many people
money laundering.
Money laundering.
That's the allegation.
It's OSP could prove.
Of course,
that is what I say. But we shall. That's what I say. So we shouldn't pretend as if say Yahoo be of corruption. Someone keep his car with fee. Rather, yeah, encourage OSP say. Asem push asem na court and find the verdict.
Okay. Another say case. You know, if Dr. can say Mahama president say some person in your say on them call for the bedia. Yeah, change 2025. Auditor General supported the ban. Why a best site so for any act of infraction be able to disconnect their debut. I will say about no this and say. And ho, and I begin di say ampa. Which might say Juman. And yes, now why that now be clear and call for already. Chese Mahama won't mean so that is his position on the matter. But lawyer on the other hand believe that John Mahama the president can do something great. What do you say on this matter? I'm happy to hear your thoughts and not pay. It will be a phone line and watch the conversation. Remember, I can be boss on the budget. Good. Because we should return
budget over how many minutes?
Over 5 minutes.
Fantastic. Now can be a very quick one. The issue of cash no more no. Not drugs being so skip kusansifu. That drugs in the case I could say.
Drugs in the case normally on the court.
Almost say the last time.
And then I could fire you for something like as a reporter those days.
All right.
What they do is that someone take drugs now. Someone process it for court. Someone the court. Court more queen. Someone question. So until say court more say queen now. Someone go teach drugs.
That's how we say in warehouse.
Exactly.
But what him say? It is reported say drugs no. Court among can machine. But case you need. What is your prosecutor on the case? Somebody said that. We're journalists. Good. Let me draw attention to cases. No. If you are my buyer, I did no. Cash your mokochi. Drugs on which you know. Back 350 million, about 150 million. Within the first quarter. They say in Akua say after all these months. It's a who follow up on cash media now. Drugs and so.
Many the court's control board deputy director maybe say about it.
So on the budget sense, 5 minutes. Yeah. Budgets. Practically speaking, revenue and expenditure. Ska wunya ni ska ubidi. What I say. Now we share a year buying budget. Me as a political economist, me reading. I ask myself. Then yes, super every. Yes, I debt finance and in the last budget, as by September 2025, now by expectation, Kobe spend 162 billion. But no Timmy I raise 154. We say scar by September now. Let's say car difference ka Caribbean a demono a buying a bobisian to fill it. What I say by the end of the year, so bank quite me raise become who now roughly what was want to be 200 billion. But I'll share a buying car this time round. Or person best spend within a few years now. 372 billion, 357 billion.
Yeah.
The scar on what did so bet in Yaji. You had the gold board receipts back, you had the then receipts back, you didn't have 268 billion.
268.
A difference of 79 billion.
Yeah, the 34% deficit.
And we are crash every honor. Says can on one smith magic general crown mostly and fall short by about 20%.
I'm short compliance.
Maybe. I know fall short by about 20 billion roughly. Yeah. It will say a kid as sky that we now roughly about being have so be financing by 100 billion. 100 billion a bisian bona buy kwakobo. I buy way back by moon the last time Mora Mohammed share media for no so more bisian. But like in a person Olumana said the refi. Because within the first 7 weeks, now be some boy about 59.8 billion. from the domestic market.
Domestic bond. Domestic market.
Now so every say
if you of course every say
no about besia bana Olman say be more besia. I'm like really. My point I making is say we need to start rethinking your finances. Abra no rap about me the campaign. O key point be say Ghana debia no I feel we say it me discuss ya. The next year my boss want about 10%. So to make sure say you see can no be soon you want kan first, as you make sure say budget to bend the subsequent year no. Budget ni can encourage more than 5%. That way need it means say and one dey boy hobra. That's the first thing. The second thing here say a kwan be ni betimi afa so a ye bema some of the expenditure lines na go to the private sector. And no kwa busi private sector operations. But say bankers obey side ma we na question marks no dey so. Ma me fa eno ensi ho no. The second one me bisa ehwo asem ni say growth rate any ho sensem. Only say buy na we so best spending 50 billion cedis extra to the last year budget no. So 50 billion no this year about a projected say economy no e benyini roughly at I think 4.8%. So 4.8% no. The projection for next year after say all spending 50 billion extra no. 4.8 no say e go 4.9. Next is 0.1 e ba be kan ho. It will share Nema abani so beye me beye one district one fact your friend say 133 for 24-hour
economy.
Unless abani so the 110 million pesos or the share say
or the mass secretariat for its operation.
And I'm saying no peso the share say o ja say nkokon kitinkiti women's bank ni sa dem na peso ye ni nyina the 0.1 pen e be ka ho a then it means say the numbers no do not tally with sa flagship projects na peso ye no.
Okay.
Because all these discretionary spending. We are just for instance, the last time I'm some of the 100 million cities this year some 100 million Women's Bank.
Also check your appendices and
yeah, my check like my check say. No, man first amount no than uncle.
Right.
What just say? Say agriculture for transformation 1.5 billion. But this how the 800 million it is expected to be huno. In terms of GDP, in terms of growth. But Obama say be 4.8, ako 4.9. They say roughly no, what you say difference no enye kesiasa.
Okay.
It is sa niama ya banka so be ni nyina no. Otimi ya eye. O just say but baby growth no, say they say si hu no in terms of growth na adwuma creation mo no. Already a year documents now, you don't see it that way. It's obvious we say what is too transformational about this budget? No route to force and say it's a budget for growth and then.
Yeah.
But
researching for
budgets now. Go to a year paragraph 143.
Paragraph 143. Okay, what you
okay, a year paragraph 248. Me who be na a confirming be a must suspected for some time. 248. A year abanyi and that to force in the Bank of Ghana. Wouldn't say you say dollar as stabilize. But what Tony ma be store. Obo say we sell square na ekofom enkofo emameto o just say within the period abana confirming paragraph 248 says scale pulling out of the system inquire about 62 billion Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Sickness austerity measure the abna tum no it will say inflation na ekofom a and say productivity bi na ekoso na ban dwumadi ekoso scale na won kofo botoma omode ye adwuma scale won kofo botoma omutimi to ne ma no e do na ban police can be out. Now, we say, how do you expect the economy to grow? But what be a cabin? Paragraph 248.
Just trying to look at.
So, it's where Sana, you economy no, you are not helping the economy in any way. Oh, my economy no, suffocating, and that is partly the reasons why. They say no, go so when you see fall above from even tax.
Or say to contain monetary expansion, the Bank of Ghana intensified open market operations in alignment with its disinflation objectives. Growth in NDA was curtailed through enhanced sterilization and reduction in net claims on government. A total of 62 billion Ghana cedis was sterilized year on year through OMO and foreign exchange auctions, helping to stabilize liquidity and maintain monetary discipline. Okay, so
discipline. But you don't say monetary discipline. I think say they are abusing that expression. Discipline is when say why you plan. Magic 2 cities. Maybe A, B, C, D. What's magic 2 cities? A, B, C, D. Yes, sir. But Obama went to me and A, B, C, D. Went to me and 2 cities. Now, the catcher say, what this can be a baby monetary discipline? Are you being truthful to us?
I see. It's for you, but on the health, and as I say, necessary, you know, together with the year budget, you know, looking at the fact that even because not be sure my time, no. But I'm calling you,
All right, that's
lawyer. I'm into your quick on
yes,
this one.
My main starting free fiscal discipline issue now in the near to force can I say over the years, you know, finance minister together with all the ministers who are in cabinet, your very year projection say budget are here presenting a year. To once the ministries, you know, will be had any projections by then. Ebeba. Ye no, ubona president ko brekum. Odu brekum no nana na mwaka o road bi say intino. E wona chairman. Contractor koye na koye na road minister na wa commission. Ubona minister of agric no ko ebia community bim. No mo de ade to nenim. Na wona na no wa commission mpacha what I say na contractor bi ye ho adwuma nti owia Ministry of Agric on sika bi ani ho na wa send it to finance nti whereas finance minister no the projections na why say na ye spend no within the year no na ministers and other powerful people
na bro budget no so
yes say no on the aba parliament say yen hemra say ansana obey sa commitment no beje approval free no so one beje approval na koye sa na obedem
commitment authority
that is how serious this is it say just being self-disciplined because who can self-discipline na nipa bi I just all the cane eto no so ansana there was oye no waye who's a prison near obey steady but what na me and no ye one where so dollar stabilization in Niama na or kana. They are to force a Kenyan and say. Ye wo banks in Ibu or we have forest. So what I say, and they say gold board neto gold no. And I was a gold board no or to gold no in cities from Omo de Abano. And what they are doing is a foreign number no so here good. Good, no bank A give us the money to buy. Ne ya J ne had currency no. Ne de ama nipa krono. At the end of the day, we sort ourselves out, and that is what is stabilizing the city. So, and in economics, you know, chairman, and yet even sometimes how low or how high it is, but how stable it is. It is a different inside any year. 10%. No, but we are planning within the year.
Okay.
And no, one chance within this period, see within that period, na assess.
My budget in area. Unless for the some more cost because my allowance is not much. I'm surprised 2025 allocation I'm hearing now. Monty travel teaching us soccer. I'm more cost strike. And the midwives as well.
Won't say, Minister. Won't say, may say, but some of these allowances near there may will strong believe be against the politics na you kruma. But what in a mission? Nipa to me, a year ways and means it you are in excess of 10,000 at the nursing training college. That's any panel. Say or call demonstration because in 150 beer I was buying the man in the maintenance says can I buy. So what I say, sometimes we need to be bold and tell certain people say, Chairman, Adewi. So me both MPP, both NDC, sir allowances ne sir school fees ne free because at the end of the day nipa ni wia adwuma nipa ne be no is more important. Having said that, health minister Akando we a small problem they will solve it. What's na papa na kano yeah this year budget no near president can say first na na dia mememfe emene kase no sisi ye nyesa sika ye binya ena as budget na ye budget na ye no budget na ye in 2025 there was a shortfall of scanner was a yenya in excess of about 18 billion.
Yeah, we care about something billion.
So what in mention? It is a near money. It's there be in excess of about 18 billion. It is a near money in a
number 59.6 billion.
No, and no year budget. No, near you can't say ye binya.
Yeah.
And then you can't say ye be bobosi and so. To send you can so what I say, we are working expecting about 140, but we are projecting about 162.
268 million.
Yes. Yes. We are expecting about 268, but we are projecting to spend. So which means about 89 billion. It was like this 2026. And no, 2025 2025 there was a shortfall saying 268 we now you're projecting.
Okay, Matthias.
There was a shortfall. We can't spend. We can't spend.
Nobody knows. Proxy. MPP, I want to hear your thoughts. Doc Wahi or name penny for the yard when he said, "Young man, proxy." Said a bear yashi and I share in his proposition this morning. Say a dash will be back. Say a dash will be back. We can sacrifice war London name, war Addis Ababa name, Sweden name, UK name, away in Sada Walker. And John Mahama. They say, wow, you're an appointee here. Obeying someone and that's all corruption. You're back and go. Maybe for lunch now and just a minute.
Yeah, now yeah, allowances in sense to me. It also brought to my also public servants.
Yeah,
public servants salary adjusted 9%.
Yes, that's true.
But offer a year office of the president. Now offer 2025 budget now. Appendix 4A, over item 33. Over appendix 4A honomono. It tells you say a year sikana omachadi a co-office of the president. Then that was 300 like salary as I'm making. 362,442,916 cedis. But this year, 1 year no, I increased it to 540 million. As another appendix 4A, 540,965,872.
An addition of how much?
A difference of about 49.17%.
I see.
Paka, so who share deputy general secretary?
Mr. Bagbandi.
Bisane say from January up to this, you trying to do this.
And then
so what in
it doesn't always go there.
From January to this time, in
allocation for salary to first one first
and join the conversation. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Controversial.
Right, incoming
Magado Bofo, Fabi, or function in Yagro crack. No, my child boss about the and a champion Tana Kwesi. Kaka Mechanic President John Taman Mama, what's who are bare bono? Nabam Piobachuas, why be though? One is about me and Kufad. What kind of book a pellet on a Maya trainer? So, it was kind of the Bayan Juma. But some Kajamin to say, or say, and it's by $1 bafam we have a from Tinema and Fratina make catchers are reflected from Papa because more bafam
Mate, yo, Judy, Keski, Medasi go podium. Medasi, Mammy Cornes corner so. Yeah, hello. Oh, I'm podium. Keski podium. Obako Homati. Yeah, Obako Homati. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Pache first and everything.
Your friend Mr. Kat.
Okay, Mr. Charles, it's you.
Paka. After the match, and then we are seeing maybe back to me. Yeah, I'm people who move Banga, all that I think now.
don't take care. What see? I'm ready to go Ghana. I say, and I say, we say open to Campo Bank.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't see the man who start Ghana to change now. Dollars in that good back. Who go my especially about awful. No, don't see Campo. No man in that bank in Campo. Even say, I'm ready to Ghana. So we talk about Campo Bank. Testing. Hey, I don't met the way I've done before. I don't think I do end up before mine.
Mate. Mr. Charles, you Mate. When you say but he's making the point about the part, it helps with the circulation of the money. That's it. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Oh, Mr. Parker, Christ, and assume you come.
Mr. Pony.
Fantastic, Abumuche, and then we who for the AC. He came a man penny, His Excellency John Suboni Dramani Mahama. Only honorable regional chairman, incoming national chairman, and the Manaka Papa. In fact, MPP party now, I got a Timaka. Would you try even with the Nima even? The Papa was using the warrior fashion and prayers to say, and this in Filino Sambrano Ministry clarity. Maybe your man is about what? I think you know, people for your idea, and then now say, go back and get one idea. Sika war bonadia, from dinner to this. You come from Kyomoka, those who can't draw because you play.
Mate, in German go for Kayati. Miss Medas and none of pay. A quickly and connect corner so. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Morning.
Your first and half a thing.
Continue offense of war.
Okay, it's on the Bermunia.
So that I'm the MPP and this almost do my Kamopa. So, in another category, I'm now good to that way. Any apparently, I don't remember Mamma and to buy and go on getting this and it's part of what you mamma. When I can now come when only see such about one thing, Mayana. And you're question.
Oh, but the sanitary part is very important.
I didn't know what to me. I'm a cheese of tomato factory is one. Almost Ghana Scata. I don't know, and you.
Mate, Medasi, my main corner corner is on the pay.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Your first and half a thing.
I saw a family quarting because I feel get a bot out.
Great, come here to you.
Quarting, yeah. But oh, let's say, even when this was they don't know more, you know. Yeah, Nagana for a pet too. It's a Uber for my yacht of fool. Oban get a bot out to her. I'm running in my yacht of a yacht of war. And if you are for a hotel, not my people about one, not out of the Vienna is a catch-up, coming to the 20. Not going to be able to represent the Vienna very winning. If you are would not, we are forget it. We are coming back strongly. Thank you.
Mate, that's it. Let's call. No. Yeah, hello, good morning. Oh, too bad. I think I lost the caller there. Yeah. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning, sir.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you're first and everything.
But I'm Asante Bekwai.
Asante Bekwai, but you're meteor pay, Minia.
Pacho, near me, Papa, NDC Vice Chairman, Services. Pacho, MPP for no. But I can't tell you, and yet, you're Omopena. John Mama and NDC are buying a boo. They pay their gun for a catcher, John Mama and Noye. That's it.
Mate, Mr. Madasi no pay. Young Corners corner so. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
But you're first and everything.
From Kojo Plant, me free for Central Region.
Great. Kojo Aquaba ATO.
The kind of NDC not one. Let me share drug drama and let me share MP Dr. Kujai. What's in there, brother? What's the MPP for Nanka Sojan? Why won't have one come for Ghana? Mahama said, about 11 months, man, will go my no glory color at the dead. What the 8 years I said, more 11 months or better said, with my NIP, the best MPP when you come to opposition for 10 years, when you come on it, I'm on my mind.
That's my cousin Munjaika. My cousin Munjai Sasamnica. Say MPP better opposition for 10 years. Yet you said, in fact, yet worse than that when NDC lost in 2016. Yeah, hello, good morning. What's it?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, boss.
But you're from South Africa.
From Kojo, Profi Agegi.
Okay, Kojo. That's someone Agegi.
That's someone Agegi.
Oh, okay, great. You tell the Kojo.
Patrick and Demosoka.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Now, the Kakambaka Mikaze, and one I must say, Albertfemo. And one of Quaton or Ose, one Albertfemo. Omo Monia and Mono. First, no, and more what on 10 city in the city, 10 city, 15 city, and Quaki to Abby. Bibia no I say dollar number from the artist or Memeton Pabo Cantamanto. Pabo Yacono. This year, no, Pabo first again now. Net on 12 million, 6 years, 11 million. And the artist by a moon yepe. The ball and quan, a yellow do at the upper.
Mate.
I can see any or more to Bibia no I say a better more. Mate,
could you make that say? I'm for last call, no, let me address you quickly. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
About your first and after thing. Okay, but your ETU. The
Paka Yanko Punshao. And this is focus at 10.
Line. Hello. Yeah, hello, Bachar. It's you, Casa.
Good morning.
You.
The American say. And this is for Soria. Now, men, my men who want to hey, Paka. And Accra. Unkuta Babe singing room. Unkuta more than best Babe in Italia. Continue has singing room.
Single room.
Unkuta
more than 2,000.
Another time. Korea Mukus.
That's true.
And there will be 300 million. And bet Makus. One this woman, Papa will have to say. Or she will be a Ghana head. That's the diet, the Ghana, I will walk back Ghana, will be soon. The Ghana head.
Mate. Medasi. So point well made. But on the prices at the end, I just want to call market before the budget. On a central region market, then of course Takrady market. If you watch the videos, unless they are staged, let me say, unless they are staged,
were staged. I will come market. Never verified that.
Or believe he said they are staged. And I'm using the word unless.
They are staged. Me trust you to force in town will market.
Me come market, because first the market women were saying that, and I'm a boss what. All they want is $1 stabilize. A big enough.
They are to force a canon also kind. They are to force in canon also kind. We are trusted. First now for camera come market.
As a market women for no. Take credit for no.
Manager am pack and come market.
Any central there no.
Yeah. Ojaku market there.
No ya o to he.
Oh,
me ba to mam to peacock.
No me pe na ye me wan we. Me person me hu ba bi o to de there ma.
No, you be say there.
Ne o to na.
Me to peacock. Asonti ti wo de so ati aka chebe.
Asonti.
Uto wanye no na mpese bi wo bi e o to.
For you be me can for president Kate amama no pay. Pa in fact Ghana Dental Association for e de omo sa chance nkwado yi so ye bo omo. Normally e don pe sugar. The sugar no omo di aya na e ma omo se ne week. Na president Kate no e wo no bu omo that is a unique floor bu omo. A man can send it in your day. In terms of pay, man can used to be a bomb pa and a panny you may almost sit and it will work magic for them. For Pepsi and phone pay on 0800 200 030. I'm on 0800 200 030. But what the answer be from now? No, we didn't come up and do it to her. That's the and I'll pay any issue be a so discuss with the Senate on Bebo Ama. Also, we will start information in that. Say, Babe, council, you 30 seconds now, you're up here, Panope. We'll find out what's name.
Can I say? And then Papa no free Arian Quanta Frey. Near Ghana for a can eat. Even though MPP for a Ghana for can eat. Yeah, or more cano. Yet the Bakwa Junior, never more, ye. In some more can because look at these records. Wouldn't say district assemblies. Paka.
So what 30 seconds?
Last year, 2024, Sika Omunya 280,000.
Okay.
As at the second quarter of this year, no be in excess of 6.4 billion.
Okay.
6.4 million cedis. So, this is a Juma year. We more this for no, Obiko no also a Juma Biancoso.
Okay,
but now we have a record. They say even Omonia more SS mania, or more Omonia SS mania, or more level of a contract or more ANO. Now they have to expand it because that is the country I hear running.
We just a very quick one on the lawyer can. So Omonia scanner. Let's see the impact on the ground.
But from next year,
let's see the impact on the ground. So far, 11 months, you know, impact on the ground. Secondly, Mr. Minia, also finance minister or central region or other place, or Takrade. I think say market is so kumase.
Of course.
What I say, wow, too far camera. I to force a transcendent case in ye because that's a bit my stage. What do I call race course? Because I never prices are above for my yin naibi. What I say, yeah, you didn't could do every day, no. Ye ni me koso ya ba ko ma ofie ni ya ba dum ye tonya man ye ni ye hia se ndis ni be fra ka chese ne ma boss wate se swate ayi ni ska wo botoma unim ska ni system ni mu atoni ayi ato forcing any Bank of Ghana paragraph 248 ama already no ma jatum so ma twen 62 billion Ghana cedis every Ghana for botom no se no ye ni that sterilization measure on the tour one account once massive it ye hu ya se ndis ni be ka chese ne ma okay, because we feel it, we live it.
That's Dr. Kesken Ousupoku. Yamia Duma, party ni BA nominations about of a form. Now I contested as the NPP Ashanti Regional Communications Director. Beside Caribbean, Eduwa party no Montumano. Oniska, but our ideas, our Utena Montumano. And lawyer on all call PC and farmer, meaning of a could be media. But or Hinderba and Sudiabo lawyer Ashanti Region or NBC Radio Communication.
But this is the first time they shout. He's a fine gentleman.
No,
I would love to meet him often.
Lawyer very liberal.
Shared twice.
Oh really?
Lawyer very liberal. Very liberal.
Yeah, I like his thinking.
Yeah, his thinking on Tised Yada
on Tised Bako.
It was probably best within Eddie Kwesi Parker Wilson. Yamia Dumochina, the Messiah Ba with another edition of OBT. They're coming in. Have a good morning.